We are immediately starting.
Will,
That's us.
you look like a totally different man when your hair is so dark.
Yeah, my camera is very picky about when my hair is dark or not, and I just don't seem to have a lot of control over it.
Oh, wait, is that your natural hair color?
No, my natural hair color is lighter.
Right, I thought you were blonde. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that is
people say I'm blonde. I don't feel like I'm blonde.
Like a dirty blonde.
I can adjust here in the settings here. Select effect, video. Let's get the lightness where I'm looking a little more. Oh, that's the opposite.
Hey, Will.
That's a bit more. Yeah, there we go. Hello, what's up?
Can I add everyone in your secret Discord server?
Yes,
yes, you publicly
can.
Known.
Yes, my very secret public Discord server.
Now
yes,
recording.
That was,
Why are you giving me? You're giving me like Harry Dubois vibes. Like, what's going on?
I feel like it's Will if he lived on Tatooine. Like,
okay,
good,
you know what? It takes time for hair to grow out, and you end up in the in-between where your hair just does whatever the fuck it wants, and there's no controlling it, okay?
You know, William, I'm also getting into that point in my life. I got my first haircut in like, I don't know, well over 2 decades or something like that, or a decade and a half, in the winter, and it's now starting to grow. It's awful.
I can't believe you avoided it for that long, and then you still let them do that to you.
I made the choice.
You made the choice.
I chose to get a haircut.
What prompted the choice?
The fact that I had long hair for about a decade and a half and my neck was hurting, and it's summer now.
I don't know. Like, I need to cut my hair for the summer. It's ridiculous. I can't stand having longer hair for the summer.
Yeah, no, I just got used to it because I used to work outside way back in the day, and I would just rep fucking long hair in a ponytail.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, no, I grew my hair out as an act of rebellion, which I always recommend.
Are all weaklings. I have long, thick hair that I keep year round.
Oh
yeah, no, I've seen your long, thick hair. Fucking get over yourself. Bro, you saw my hair.
Yeah, you have the fucking full-on, like, wizard do. You look like Alan Moore.
I do look... Well, I did look like Alan Moore.
Okay, can you guys get the music? Okay.
Yes, I can.
I can't.
Cool.
It's
You
so
can't?
I
pretty.
can.
I might have muted the guy last time. He's deafened to me. Let me see.
Tragic. Well, he's deafened. That should be the case. Right-click him. Look at user volume. You can adjust the volume there. Let me know if it's
okay. There we go. Now I hear the music.
Yeah.
Now I must finally face the music.
Time to face the music.
And since we know that this lovely video game music does not ping anything on YouTube, I can actually
I've been
turn
telling
up
you.
the volume
I've
a little
been
bit.
telling you.
Now it's got a little more, give it a little more presence. There we go.
Everything I've been using, I've checked on YouTube beforehand to see if it's fine.
The very first episode, okay, the very first stream.
All right, I made a mistake, and I used a song that was actually copyrighted. That's my bad. But everything else, I cleaned it up since then.
Yeah. Oh, the music I've been making though has been coming along so nicely. Oh God.
I've been hearing. You've been sending.
You should drop some more info on that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've just been making music and playing around and learning BandLab. So, I've been making some Warhammer music, and I've learned even more about BandLab. I finally know how to fade sounds in and out and do other shit, so it's actually sounding less mechanical and more musical. So, I'm excited.
Hell yeah!
But I said we
right.
get started.
Well, yeah,
just
but
check
before
in
that, I wanted to try something a little bit different than how we normally do some things. We normally tell people where to find us after the show ends when everyone's already left.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I think we should change that and do it right now while everyone is still here.
Okay.
So from my point of view, hey Zosh, if I was a stalker on the internet and I wanted to track you down, where could I go about doing that?
Oh, if you track me down, you could find me on YouTube at Zoshbox, on Blue Sky at WH40K, or if you are a freak, you can find me on Tumblr at Zog.
Ooh,
What-
Tumblr?
Tumblr.
Like a towel.
He's a
Jacob-
Tumblrista.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on Tumblr for like
Left.
over a decade, I think.
Hey, William SRD, if I wanted to get to know you better, how could I
Yeah.
go about doing that?
I like coffee.
Yeah, buy him a drink. Yeah.
Buy me a drink.
Hell
And
yeah.
you can buy me a drink on the William SRD YouTube channel, where I review tabletop games and talk about the lore of them and stuff. It's a big budget production we've got over there.
I didn't-
No,
on
it
that.
is.
I didn't know you were a
Massive.
YouTuber, Will. No.
I've been known to YouTube. I'm
Wow.
YouTube-ish.
That's
you
crazy.
know?
YouTube
I'll have to check it
Lite,
out.
Yeah.
YouTube. Live. Yeah. I've YouTubed.
Jacob the Crow Man Crow. If people wanted to worship you, as we all should, where would we go about doing that?
First they need to build an altar, but in lieu of doing that, they can go on my YouTube channel or my Twitch, Jacob Crow or Crow's Perch on all platforms. You can find me Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. I will be posting clips of these games at some point. Because we got 2 editors now, and we just gotta have
Hell yeah.
more content posted
to
just in time for Gen Con. And if you want to meet me in person, I'm going to Gen Con.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, this year at Gen Con in Indianapolis. You will see me mingling with all of your favorite creators. I will be going to a lot of different events. I'm not hosting anything myself, but you'll probably see me at like the event I think Stephanie Plays Games hosting. I know Taryn Pound's doing something as well. But yeah, you'll probably catch me around lingering as I ought to do with my buds and getting drunk with them. So you can say hi then.
Oh, that's what I want to
Hell
do. That's what I want to do.
I will go after the border doesn't lead to a terrible country.
Yeah, I was about to say,
yeah.
please.
Yeah.
If something funny happens, can you show up at in the US for Gen Con possibly?
If things
Well,
change.
We are going to
Same.
swiftly move
Same.
on from that before people show up in black vans. Auntie Haunty, if
Yeah?
I wanted to check into a haunted hotel, where would I go about doing that?
Well, first you would have to go to the morgue because you would be dead. But second of all, you would go to youtube.com/@AuntieHaunty or @AuntieHaunty or @AuntieHaunty Archives. I have too many YouTube channels. But if you really want to see me regularly, twitch.tv/AuntieHaunty, where I stream video games. And hopefully, someday we'll be able to do just chatting, because I'd really like to just hang out with chat. But, right now, it's me and Mayu, where she torments me all the time, endlessly. Constant tormenting. So, if you want to see that,
Mayu really knows how to get someone's goat.
yeah, so does
Mayu
Boo.
does. Thank you, Mayu, if you are here. And last and certainly,
She'll be here. She's always here.
for today. Is you can find me on YouTube / it's called The Lance, a book review podcast that I do with a couple of friends of mine who will remain nameless. It's Auntie Haunty and William SRD.
I was promised
Wait,
anonymity.
really? No way.
Yeah, I'm honestly just the toxic.
You got
hanger
them on your
here.
show? What? How'd
Yeah,
you do that?
Money.
Money. You wouldn't believe what he pays us. It's nothing.
It's causing me to become destitute. You can find me at I think it's called Throne, where you can buy me Warhammer models. Please.
When you beg, it's not as likely to happen.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You gotta have confidence when you say it. You gotta be like, yeah, you should send me that because I deserve it.
You should send me that because I deserve it.
Actually, if you got me like an entire set of like Necrons, like an entire army, like
I'll have you know that if you buy Austin some Warhammer figurines, that line goes up. It does
line
not
does
go
go
down.
you will actually see your equity increase tenfold.
You will have so much
Yes.
equity in Austin's Warhammer collection.
Mhm. It may as
That
well be
line
yours.
only goes up.
It does only go up.
And
Oh,
one
thank
day-
you.
That's a
One
I
day
got him
when you
half the armor
finally,
getting
Zach,
busted.
Zach,
It's improved for shit.
Zosh, shut the fuck up. Shut.
one day when you finally die and you go to the pearly gates expecting St. Peter, it won't be St. Peter waiting for you at the gates to let you in. It'll be Austin co-host himself, and he will remember. He will remember the Warhammer things you bought him. Just saying.
It's true.
He'll let a lot slide.
Honestly, I'm pretty chill when it comes to forgiveness.
It's like paying for indulgences. You
It's
know?
honestly incredibly corrupt of me.
Yeah.
Speaking of corruption, hey Crow, I think this is your show now.
I believe it
Yeah,
is.
you corrupt
Yes.
guy.
Yes.
So I did a little funny, and I thought you guys were great for actually following orders here. It's kind of nice. I asked if you were to participate in writing a little synopsis, a little recap of what happened last session, that I'd give you a little XP bonus. So feel free to go ahead and add that into your character if you've not done so already. So for last, we had left off. I'm not going to do the whole it's the 41st millennium thing. I'm only going to say that for the first episode because I feel like that sets the mood. But
Yeah.
the Acolytes have made their way into the forbidden section of the Pursery Archives. Pursery Archivum Gamma 9, I believe it was. Gamma 12, my bad. It's always those numbers, right?
Oh, there's so many in
you
Scarthius.
You guys had found more information about the cargo hauler that was carrying that strange rock that Clump had found, in addition to those missives that now seem to have been proliferated across Hive Scarthius. You've seen them a couple times now. You've even seen them when you had followed up a lead that had taken you into the Cathedral of Contempt and Conformity, which is one of the large cathedrals that were here in Hive Scarthius along the perimeter. You had noticed a haggard, middle-aged priest that was claiming that the missives were coming from the cathedral itself. And so the group had split up, one group investigating the cathedral, which they're currently at, and the other group had split into by mag train, heading over to the east side of the perimeter to the Temple of the Guilty Spark, where
Yes.
Lenta and Yuli had discovered this could be the location where you could find a Texorcist who might be able to understand the virus that had been infecting the servitor that you had seen. And from what you've heard from some of the other people around the city, is that it seems like there's a couple of other servitors that have been having the same issue. So things are going on. Mystery is
Okay.
afoot.
Mysteries are afoot.
So we had previously been with the group at the cathedral. So we're
Yep.
going to actually turn the perspective back onto the mag train, heading over in the direction of the altar, the Temple of the Guilty Spark.
Yes, although Latula is not presently here, so because she is not feeling
Yes.
very well. She's a little poorly today. So what do we how do we
So what
Care
we'll
to
do,
resolve
because I
this?
know that let's see, I forget if she messaged if there's a chance she might be able to pop in. If not,
I did DM her to ask.
gotcha.
We could do a conversation we could just do the conversation, but have Yuli be primarily quiet because we do have Dissenta with us.
Of course.
And then
And we'll pick it up from there. I will
Yeah.
still get you guys in the direction of the Temple of the Guilty Spark,
yeah,
and then we'll cut back to the rest of the gang.
okay.
All right. So, Lenta,
Yes.
you have been here before in Hive Scarthius. You grew up in on the planet Persepolis itself.
So my
You
piecemeal
see a-
memories tell me, yeah.
I was about to say, you see a lot of very similar sights passing through on this mag train as it's skating its way across rows upon rows of track, and this massive kind of like underground hive sprawl surrounds you. The large spires, the Baroque buildings all around you. And Descenta, alongside you, kind of puts a hand on your shoulder as you're kind of looking out, I imagine, the window to the inside the mag train itself.
Yeah, she is. Lenta is. I feel like, so one of the reasons why her memories came back is because the hypno indoctrination, the constant dirus injections she was subjected to abnormally at Schola Progenium is kind of been coming undone for various reasons. And so I feel like every time she sees something recognizable through like the window, it's not just like, oh, that's a thing I remember. It's kind of like a brief, like the briefest moment of like blinding white hot, like nervous system stimulation, right? Like almost painful, if not occasionally painful if something gets too close to it. Like, cause like the brain is trying to reopen pathways that have been essentially like exterminatus, right, by the Schola.
Are you actively trying to suppress that feeling that is showing in your face, or no?
Sometimes she definitely is like, she's like wincing, like more than she she's a very stone-faced person, strong poker face, but she definitely is like clenching her teeth way too hard, the kind of hard where a back tooth might crack. She's definitely acting as if she has like a migraine that comes and goes like from moment to moment. It's very difficult for her. So the hand on the shoulder is appreciated, and she leans into it.
It's not the same, right, as it was?
I don't know. I think so. It's hard. Everything's there, but it's in different order. Things aren't put together right.
She kind of scoffs as she says it. I used to mess around in a lot of obscure dens down in Rokarth. I remember walking around the city after trips like that. I remember seeing everything like a blur, the people. When you talk about how you're feeling, I guess it's kind of like that.
Yeah, like it doesn't feel. I don't know. It sometimes it feels real, sometimes it doesn't. But the real bits don't always make sense.
Well, it does make sense then.
The job, our work here. Well, my work here, your work. That starts.
That's the part that makes sense to you.
The way forward, yeah. That's all I have. I mean, and you. But you're part of that, though. The way forward, I was just. Anyway. Then she's like,
you stutter.
As she's like, it's like you're cute when you're stutter. She's like, thank you.
Look. If it keeps you on the straight and narrow, then work. So what's the plan then, when we get there?
Well, I mean, I'm here to help you, Lee, deliver the technology, just in case anything happens, I suppose. But I also, and she like reaches into her coat and pulls out that piece of paper that she had the one administratum clerk print for her. The one with all of the, like the 2,000 names or something of the people who like survived that like volcanic magma accident in the lower hive. And she's like, I do want to process this somehow. It's a lot. I don't know why I even asked for it, but I guess I thought.
What do you think that's going to do? Knowing who they are.
It was a big accident, right? Awfully close to when we got here. So I was thinking in the moment, or telling myself in the moment, that anyone who survived but wasn't critically injured, people who were hurt but maybe don't need hospitalization, because the people who weren't hurt at all would be too obvious. Maybe if we could narrow it down to a small enough list, they might be suspects of something. But now, as I'm
There were
seeing
millions
more...
affected by that. Didn't you listen to them?
Yeah, but the list of survivors is small. But she sighs, like, and kind of, like, deflates. And she's like, but I think you're right. I think I was just trying to latch onto something from here. And she's like, kind of holds up the paper to her and, like, you know, not to hand it to her, but just to, like, emphasize it. She's like, I mean, I doubt there's even one name on here I would recognize anyway, right? And then she, like, looks down at the list of names and just starts scanning it.
Look, I'm not trying to take the promethium out of your engine, but it's just a long shot.
You're right. I mean, who did I even know here? My dad's dead.
Do you
My
look?
mom's dead.
You just kind of take a look?
Yeah, she's looking at the paper.
What name are you trying to find?
Any of the names that she remembers, which is a very small list. There would be, of course, the name of her mother, because she doesn't have clear... I know what happened, but she doesn't have clear memories, right? Like, sometimes she remembers, like, you know, her mother and father getting killed by someone else. Sometimes she remembers her mother killing her father and then getting killed by someone. Sometimes she remembers her father killing her mother in cold blood. You know, like, she has really... Her neurons can't put the pieces of memory together in the correct order for some reason, right? Sometimes a monster breaks into their house and kills both her parents before some guy with before the guy she now knows is her sort of psyker training partner in the Inquisition ship comes in and, like, saves her from the monster, right? All of these things, different versions of events keep playing in her head. But she's looking for...
But it's all, like, tangled.
Yeah. And those are the two names she would least expect to see. You know, her father, Hamill, and obviously her mother, Ophelia.
You've spent a long time, and I want to say you've been doing this obsessively, looking through this.
Yeah.
And I will say, from the list of survivors that you see, you don't see Hamill's name there.
Okay. Because she didn't have any friends. So the only other names she would know would be, like... She would know the name Marcos, her father's contact in the Resin Syndicate. She would know the name of the noodle guy, the noodle god, the saint of noodles, very famous noodle man. You know, the noodle saint of Hab 9.
Sozen, right?
Yeah, Sozen.
I will say this then.
Yeah.
You do see, curiously, Sozen Curran.
Oh.
Right there.
She kind of, like, fixates on it for a moment. And then she just gets this kind of, like, she's just like...
What? What's so
like,
funny?
kind of starts crying a little bit, like, more emotion than probably even Descent has really seen from her. But not, like, sad crying, just...
concerned.
Yeah, this is, like...
kind of approaches you.
Like, you know how sometimes a person will cry not because they're consciously feeling something? Like, you have to tell them that they're crying because they don't realize it? That's sort of what's going on. And she's just like, of all the names to see on the list, well, at least Hab 9 still has its noodles. They're pretty good. It's pipe rat meat. My dad took me once or twice. I never went with my mom, though. I don't know why.
Pipe rats.
Pipe rats. They live in the pipes.
And well, beats corpse sarge.
Yeah. I'm glad to be off the ship.
You hear at this point, now approaching the station. And from that kind of beaming voice coming out from the servitor at the front of the mag train, and you feel suddenly as that motion starts to slow down around. You can barely feel it when you're in a speeding mag train,
right?
But it's like this kind of weird shift where you almost kind of get knocked back.
Yeah.
And then it just adjusts in that moment.
Like, we don't feel because it's like hovering, we don't feel the physical, there's no physical vibrations on the train ever. But when it slows down, we feel the inertia change. Like,
exactly.
Which
and
would
then
be
it kind
weird.
of rebalances itself. It's a strange feeling.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of like a wave kind of hits the rest of it as the mag train finally docks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is my stop.
All right. Good luck. If you meet someone, I don't remember his name, but
She kind of grabs you by the cheek, and she gives you a kiss.
She's just like, she like leans into it.
You can reach out to me, okay? And she kind of taps her microbead.
Yeah. Let me know if you meet a man with the cheese sickness.
What?
I think it's a skin condition here on Scarthius. It makes you smell bad.
She looks like visibly confused.
Yeah, it's genetic. You won't catch it. It's just I don't know who he was. I just met my dad. My dad knew him. That's all. I think his name was Marky or Marcus or Mackenzie something.
Look, door's about to close.
He had pet fish. Okay, go. She yells, he had pet fish, I think.
The door like barely closes, like right in time.
Like I imagine Dissenter just like it looks back, like she's like, he had pet fish. Like looks back and just see her face in the window, like what? And then the train goes. Yeah.
And the train begins making its way, speeding once more as it heads in the direction of the
Texorcist.
Oh, I closed the mirror, actually. Let me reopen that real quick.
I
But as
should
it heads
open
in the
the mirror
direction
as well.
of the Temple of the Guilty Spark.
That's such a good name.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I wonder what the reference is. Anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
All right. So, the rest of you at this point had inured yourselves in the Cathedral of Contempt and Conformity. One of you in particular, Barbosa, you had done a rather good job of putting yourself, ignoring yourself with the people in the cathedral here. You even participated in a little bit of flagellation last.
Yeah.
That's right, with the hot lady.
He got pretty flagellant with it.
The hot milfy ministorum lady, yeah.
Which is not the reason why I'm looking at picking up the flagellant talent. I have no experience points for it.
Not a kink. No.
Sounded like a bad idea when we saw who he was flagellant with, and we all went, "Fuck, should have been me."
Yeah. Real. I'm like, Dissent, is there room for a third?
Nice.
No, you all have your own thing. Let me have my thing, which is
all right.
Have this.
with this
Now,
weird BDSM thing. And
Yeah. Okay.
Barbosa.
Hi.
Last time we were here, if you recall, you had seen somebody who was going around and who had handed you a missive. There was a short, red-haired woman in a red robe that passed out a note to you. And then she had continued walking around. And at some point, you see as she walks over, she speaks to another one of the attendants. And you see as she hands them a note as well. What do you do?
Well, I make sure to secure the note, because if it's anything like the last time, I don't think I want to read it here.
Mm-hmm. Once again, you see is this blood-red letter, a little envelope, blood-red envelope rather, where you can see it has this kind of seal on it as well. And do you tell the rest of your compatriots that are here? Remember, Clump and Gildewin are both along here with you.
I will walking along because Barbosa is he's unremarkable. He blends into crowds with relative ease. I will sidle up beside Gindlewin, hand him the notice, and gesture towards the short, red-headed lady in a red robe. And
Go ahead.
I will start making my way to kind of trail her a little bit while blending in with the crowd.
I will do the same. I will also be blending in with you here.
What was Gindlewin doing in that meantime, by the way?
I was attempting to pray anywhere I could find a large enough crowd where a lone mutant might not be fixated upon.
You are currently being fixated upon.
I begin. The second anyone looks at me, I
Enamored with
activate
your unnatural beauty.
my unnatural beauty. I immediately activate lick spittle mode, and every single time I just, anytime anyone looks at me, I just throw myself on the floor, prostrating before them, and just go, "You of blessed pure flesh, pity a poor abhuman."
You see, as someone kind of prays in your direction, another one of the people that are praying here kind of looks at you with this horrendous stare. Fucking mutant, disgusting thing.
Yes, you can say worse. I deserve it. I am.
Damn.
Oh, ye of accursed flesh, you will be saved by the Emperor. You see that someone else kind of reaches out and kind of pats along you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, sir. And every time they walk away, I just kind of like glare angrily at my shoes.
Yeah. You just like stare angrily at them, like hoping their head explodes or something, you know?
Yeah.
Your latent psychic powers will activate.
They'll manifest someday.
Clump, you notice the rest of your friends seem to be kind of spreading themselves out here. But you're a good Ogren. Do you follow along with? Do you stay out of the way? What's your plan here?
We are tailored.
I mean, Clump hasn't been given any reason to not follow along. It's his job to stick with all his buddies to make sure they don't get hurt.
That's true.
We're very sneaky with our giant man.
Oh no, this is perfect for Barbosa, because no one is going to look at the unremarkable dude when there's the most beautiful looking mutant we've ever seen, and the dude who's like 12 feet tall.
I just love this idea of like Barbosa's like Assassin's Creed, like walking through the crowd, and then he's like hiding, blending, like fake chatting with some people, and then right behind him is this giant fucking ogre that's like hovering behind him, like a shadow, like the whole time.
He's like messily eating a sandwich too.
At some point, like
spills on your shoulder.
At some point, Barbosa needs to hide from someone, so he just like ducks behind the ogren. Like he's just like looks out from behind his thigh, like, huh?
So Barbosa, you are tailing this woman. I believe. Let me double check the skills here.
I am with him tailing as well. I will contribute to the skill check.
Gotcha. I believe it's stealth of some sort. I'm just trying to remember. Right, this would be agility for the characteristic, and if you have any applicable skills, I believe stealth would probably be the one. Stealth, or if you want to kind of like, if you have a different argument for a different skill, maybe even something with navigation and kind of moving with people.
Sure. Who's got the higher stealth between us? Who wants to be the prime stealther?
I've got 45, and I do have attentive assistant, so I can help you.
Okay, yeah, I've got 47, so you giving me advantage would be good. And if you've got skill points in it, I believe attentive assistant is even better, isn't it?
Yes, I do have skill point in it. Yeah, you can use the help action to assist someone, even if you do not have the advances in the skill being tested. Additionally, if I do have an advance, they gain a +1 success level to the test.
Do you have an advance in stealth?
I do.
That's perfect. Yeah, you will give a +1 SL on this test. So go ahead, and we're gonna go ahead and do your help, and this will influence the check here. So that will be giving Gindawin an advantage. So Barbosa, how do you go about giving Gindawin that advantage?
So what I am going to do, because we are trying to sneak through, I am subtly pushing some people aside to buy Gindawin some more cover.
And with the
No,
people
just-
kind of like proselytizing here, and like I imagine some of them aren't really like paying attention. They're mostly focused on their prayer, and the ones who aren't paying attention are probably like outside of or leaving out for their next shift. You know.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So you kind of start moving through. You kind of clear a bit of a path for Gindoin. And Gindoin, I want you to make that stealth check, agility stealth. You have advantage on this check. You will get a +1 SL. This will be useful for you because this will be with a -10.
Okay, with the -10, that puts me at 1 success level.
Okay. 1 success level. So, reason for the -10 is immediately when you notice when you start following her, you kind of have to duck back behind people because you see she turns back around. Almost like she was just about to catch you. She has this kind of look on her face. She seems very paranoid as she's walking through, and then switches back, like code switches back into this kind of pleasant kind of attitude as she walks over towards another one of the what appears to be like a miner who from the lower hive, who's in the church praying, and she speaks to him, placing a hand on his shoulder, and then hands him another one of those red missives. At that moment, you start tailing along with her, and she seems to be delivering a couple more, until eventually, you see she begins to leave from the cathedral. Do you continue following?
Yes, I will follow her all the way out of the cathedral.
Yeah.
She
I'm
makes her
gonna-
way out of the cathedral, and then you start to see as she goes over towards like where there is like kind of like there's a bit of like a garden behind where the big cathedral is. You can see a couple of these withered, ashen-looking trees covered by the ashfall coming from above. And what did you say you were doing, Barbosa? I'm sorry.
I was also accompanying.
Gotcha. And I imagine as you start to make your way out, walking behind them, you hear the big steps of Clump behind you.
Ron, I didn't tell Clump to stay behind. I cursed to myself.
Where are we going, boss?
The moment you say that, Clump, you see ahead of you as the woman stopped, and she seems to be talking with somebody behind the church. From your angle, from where you guys are at, you can kind of hide a bit behind, past where the tree and everything is in the garden here. But she's kind of at further ahead, alongside where there's rows upon rows of graves, several tombstones marked with the imperial skull, and she seems to be conversing with somebody, a disrobed person.
And it doesn't seem like she heard Clump's comment.
She turned for a moment, but she didn't seem to have noticed.
I make the sign of the Aquila, thanking the Emperor for her inattentiveness. Clump, we're being stealthy now.
Oh, quiet.
He says loudly.
Yeah, in a booming voice.
I'll make
So-
an approach. Why don't you back me up? From in secret. Maybe Clump can come with me. Clump is less
Clump is
quiet.
terrifying.
So they're talking near that big ashen tree. There's also the gravestones and everything around, so there is cover in your approach. So how are you going to do this? Do you have anything on you too? Do you have any recording equipment? Do you have anything you could possibly use to listen from afar even, so you don't need to get that close?
I was planning on actually getting quite up close, but
Do you want to get really
Um,
close?
let me take a look. What have I got on me? Do I have anything good for this?
I-
I have. Okay, for starters, no, I don't think I have anything good to really spy on them, so I'm just going to stumble over to approach. Unless, do you have a picked recorder?
I do have a picked recorder.
Ooh.
Okay.
I will. Do you want me to hold the picked recorder, or do you want to bring it?
The pick
Why
recorder
don't you-
unfortunately doesn't have anything like a. It's not like a. What are they called? Like a sound leech or anything else like that.
Okay, yeah.
So
okay.
you would have to get just about as close as you would normally to have to hear what they're saying. It's pretty much like you have your phone camera out, like trying to listen to what's going on with the conversation.
Yeah, if you want to take it, Barbosa will start sneaking amongst the hedgerows and oh god, tombstones. That's the word I was looking for.
Okay. I will hand Clump the picked recorder, and I'll just say, "Follow me and play along."
All right.
And point
So
the
it's-
picked at me, and we'll start we'll walk real close up to them, but not approach them, and I'll turn to face the picked as though Clump is my camera guy, and they just happen to be in the background.
Clump has a tech of 20. I think you may
fine.
need to dumb it down a little bit for him.
That I do not dumb it down for
No,
him.
it's perfect. It's perfect in every conceivable
So
way.
you aren't sneaking over. You just approach, right?
Yes, and act nonchalant as though it's got nothing to do with them. Yes, manservant, I think this is a lovely spot. Get my recording here. I have to send my recording back to Valyria, that ingrateful sister of mine. Don't you think, Clump?
The moment you had opened your mouth, by the way, she shuddered, like you spooked her, and then she turns kind of slowly, and then their voices hush significantly as they're talking to each other. But the other person who's with her kind of turns and has this glare. You kind of catch a little bit of the reflection of some kind of visor underneath their hood.
A visor. Oh, do you? I will turn to them. Do you mind, my manservant here? He's horrible with a pict. Would you mind holding the recorder for a second? It'll only be a moment, and then I'll be out of your spot. What a lovely spot.
This person turns, looking over towards the woman, kind of shaking her head. I'm terribly sorry. We were just leaving, actually.
Were you? Well, it would only be a moment, and it would be a huge favor. I would be willing to.
The other person just
Willing to
walks
pay.
up, and unless you do anything, she fucking just grabs you by the throat at that moment and presses you up against the wall.
I let her do it, and my hands are fully in her pockets now. I would like to pickpocket her as I'm being
nice.
into the wall.
Hell yeah.
She said we were leaving. And you reach into her pockets, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you what you find after, all right?
Okay. All right. Let me do my check here. Any bonuses for the situation?
She's very into strangling the shit out of you right now. I'm gonna give you a +20 on this.
Okay. Ooh, that's a +2.
All right. Ooh, okay. No, that's great, actually. That's great. I'm going to send you what it is you find on her, because it's a little interesting.
It's interesting, is it? Okay.
It's interesting. All right. So I'm going to give you the description. I'm sending it. You find one of these, and it is now in your inventory.
Okay. I'm interested what this will be.
Yep. There you are.
Oh my. Okay. Oh, I'm very sorry, ma'am. I was just my man.
How about you take your leave instead?
I should rather take my leave, actually. That's a wonderful idea. Where did you get it? Were you educated? That's such a wise... I would never have thought of that. Only a scholar would have thought such a thing.
Leave. And when she says that, you see the strangest thing. You see what it almost appears like a metallic-looking snake whirl its way out from the top of her hood, and it makes this sound like a taser, this crack, like snap, 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 snap kind of sound, as it sparks and it hisses in your direction.
But that sounds abjectly terrifying.
And then she pushes you back.
I dally a little bit as I'm pretending to be completely unable to stand. Clump, servant, please, lift me.
I
No,
pick him
put
up.
the
Do not
pick
worry,
down.
Squishy. I got you.
So carrying him like a baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
You start walking out with Gindawin. At this, because of your unassuming nature, it seems like they must think Barbosa's just like a bystander in this, and they don't even notice him as the two of them begin leaving.
It's great, because I am going to follow them, unfortunately for Barbosa.
We will tail you as best we can while making our exit. If you're in contact with us over the Vox, we'll try and keep pace as best we can.
I would be. I also have a data slate. Maybe I can send you text messages. The one thing I do make sure to do is one of my auto pistols is already preloaded with its Tox rounds. The other has Manstopper rounds in it, just in case things go a little sideways.
So when you're following through, because of that distraction, you get to hear a bit of their conversation. So you see, as this woman kind of pulls her hood back, you see she has these long black dreadlocks that kind of wire around with these weird snake-like tendrils that are kind of moving in between them. She gets down on a knee as you see what at first you thought was a cyber mastiff, until you see as it rushes over towards her and she kind of pets along it. It is this strange, like reptilian-looking creature that's walking around on two legs with these large talons. This thing kind of walks along, making this this guttural sound, and you see that like the entire right side of its face is almost entirely replaced with augmetics.
Now,
Takia, I think someone's onto us. Yeah, what makes you say that? It's just, this isn't the first time. I think someone's trying to find out where they're coming from. Look, you have your job, and Kairos gave me mine. Lay low for a couple days, and be back at it soon. If the enforcers catch on, I'll be hanged, I'll be murdered. Then don't get caught. Come on, Talon. You see her, she calls out to the creature. You have a lot of work ahead of you, Serenity. And the two of them begin to walk out, and you see as the woman's kind of left alone here, where she turns, looking behind you, and I imagine at this point you can duck back a bit, and she seems to start to make her way over towards where the next mag rail station is.
Yeah, so Serenity is the lady in red ropes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm 100% following the other one, as horrible as that's going to be for me.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can get out of a bit of earshot, I will whisper into the microbead. Follow the lady in the red robe. I'm after the other one.
Okay, we can do that.
So, the rest of the group begins following along, heading in the direction of where you see the next mag rail station. She goes up within the next few minutes, swerves its way over, and then parks. And you see it's heading in the direction of Hab Block 9.
Not Hab 9. Life is good on Hab 9.
It could be. Maybe. And Barbosa, when you start following over, you turn a corner looking at where she's at. You can see where one of the buttresses has this kind of exposed opening. It looks like a horrible trip hazard, because this fall would descend probably a couple 100 feet down. However, when you had made that turn, you don't see her there.
By the throne. I stand over the grate. I look down.
You turn, you look down, and you see, as she seems to have leapt off, and these anti-grav kind of devices seem to activate on her body as she slowly begins to descend and then lands.
I think thanking the throne for my lack of preparedness, I didn't bring along a rope. So unless there is a conveniently built-in ladder, I cannot follow.
There is not. As you see, she swings the robe back over herself, putting the hood on, and hundreds of feet below you, you see where she's just walking through amid another set of crowds.
On the
That
Vox,
is,
I lost her. She went down the hole. Cannot follow.
rest of you see as the train leaves, and it begins to make its way over to Hab 8, also known as the Sump Line. Now, Lenta.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and move this over. Train stops as you approach the front of the front of this temple of the Guilty
Right.
Spark. As you begin to make your way through this section of the Hab, you see as several energy currents and leads begin to run through rows of cogwheels and this bronze architecture in this great temple hall dedicated to the motive force.
Okay.
You see that it is littered with servitors and autonomous machines, the Adeptus
Right.
Mechanicus, all bearing seal. And there's this kind of rhythmic humming that's coming from pretty much everywhere. A lot of the architecture of the buildings are all designed to look like organ pipes and kind of like harps dangling from like strings that look almost like the entrails of the of some of the cherubs that are flying through. They kind of hum as they begin to play these organ like these entrail like harps floating around this temple here. In front of the temple gates itself, you notice there are two among the Electro priests. They have this deep blue skin, and their eyes are all covered in blindfolds.
Mm-hmm. I see. So Yuli is quiet. So how do we proceed?
So, Yuli, being among them,
Yeah.
approaches with you, and she begins to explain that she is a member also of the Corpuscari.
Right.
They turn, looking at her. They nod, and they accept you as one of their guests as well.
Oh,
You see,
wonderful.
they begin to walk through the halls. The two of them begin to talk with Yuli as they head into another section of the temple. Seems to give you kind of an opening. So, welcome, Temple of the Guilty Spark.
Oh, jeez. She would. Let me see. I'm not sure what she would be thinking to do here, other than ensure that Yuli and this device that they that Yuli is carrying with the demon code in it are protected and dealt with. So I believe she would stick with them, I think, and follow them to wherever it is that they're going. But
Gotcha.
if it had been explained to her, and I believe it was, that this code is some kind of demonic phenomena or warp phenomena of some kind,
It is.
she would also
discover.
Yeah, she would be aware probably as well, or at least she would assume that her presence probably, like, because she's been training with a psyker, probably has some kind of inhibiting effect on it. So she's gonna like follow them, but she's gonna keep a distance, right? Like she's gonna keep them out. She's gonna stay at like what are the range bands? It's close, medium, like long and
Yeah, it would be
extreme.
like kind of it's like close, short, and then long. Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna stay. Whatever is the range band past close is how far away she'll stay.
Gotcha.
Since that's how far her blank abilities extend.
So
at the moment,
because I'm a silly nerd who loves rules, it's immediate range, which is like face to face. Short
punching,
is a zone.
kissing, yeah.
Yeah, short is the zone you're
Punching
in.
each other,
Medium is the zone outside of the one you are, and long is 2 zones.
Okay. So yeah, so she's keeping a medium. She's staying outside of the medium zone, basically. So she's following at medium range.
Gotcha. So you hover behind, and the two of these priests walk over, and they seem to be bringing another one with you, among them.
Okay.
So
like they're closer to me, or they're joining you, Lee, and the others ahead of me.
So they're joining ahead of you,
Okay.
And then you see as they coming with them appears to be another guest. You see red robe tech priests, more akin to what you've normally been used to seeing among their kind. Aside from these Luminen, they have a very different kind of dress. The Luminen,
Right.
They look more like monks, in like a more D&D kind of sense. Whereas these tech priests wear like the red robes. They have a lot of their facial augmentations and things like that. This one in particular has this rather large kind of green, almost like a floodlight kind of eye as he turns and looks over towards the rest of you. His skin's rather pale, and he has these long leads that drape over from him where he has these burning sensors.
Nice.
The rest of the Corpuscari here kind of disperse at this moment, leaving you alone with this priest. And you seem to be in a rather plain-looking place of worship. It is all of that same bronze architecture, rather these incredibly tall vaulted ceilings here. And there's a small, not a chase, but there is seating. It's like kind of cushions for you to kind of just rest your legs on. Okay.
Speaking of legs, is there I imagine that these kinds of temples, and I could be wrong, I'm still new to the lore of Warhammer, but I imagine there's probably a lot of magnetic fields and things in these temples, right?
Oh, a lot. In fact, you hear, just as I said before, that kind of vibratory humming back and forth from that magnetic field.
Okay. So I feel like, because Lenta has an augmetic leg, but it's an unreliable augmetic leg. I don't think anything like breaks, because there's a specific circumstance under which unreliable becomes a factor. But I feel like the magnetic,
like heaviness to it,
like a weird, like something sparks and like almost fries at one point when she gets too close to some device, and she's just like kind of stops a little bit embarrassed in the presence of this guy because she knows like these are the guys, right? Like these are the guys. It's like rolling up to a car show in a clunker. Right, and then not only are you rolling up to the car show in a clunker, but then your engine like starts spewing smoke in front of the car guys. Yeah, and she just kind of was like clears her throat. She's like, "It was on sale."
That is a rather disturbing device. You see as this tech priest begins to make his way over towards you. He approaches with this hesitation.
Right, yeah.
He looks at your leg.
Mm-hmm. I had to save money. I mean, maybe you don't.
Only a blessing of the Omnisci that it has not caused you a fatality.
Well, it did save me from one, I suppose, in a way, but...
You see as he has this large kind of like auspex that then flicks
Right.
over from the
like
one
a
of
little
the
telescoping lens
yeah,
and
like a
another
little
over his
telescope,
shoulder.
you know, yeah. As then turns looking at it.
Bought it on Rokarth.
I can tell.
Oh,
Shoddy craftsmanship. He kind of bangs along with it with his metal hand.
really? They told me it was top of the line.
Top of the line.
I mean, the skull on the knee is very shiny. You can't argue with the polish, right? She's like, she knows she's cooked.
Yeah.
What did he ask her?
He clasps his hands and he asks you, what do you call yourself?
Oh, my name's Lenta Miser.
This one is Vitruvius Omega 7.
Nice to meet you, sir.
We are welcome guests of the Luminant of the Guilty Spark. You and I both.
Oh, are you here for anything special? I'm here about some box.
Truly. Well, not here for anything special in particular.
Nah.
I have been studying something.
Oh,
From what they've told me here, the Luminant, it seems the two of you have been studying something as well. I believe that our objectives may be aligned.
Oh, that would be useful. I didn't realize we were... She kind of like leans in a little bit. She's like, I didn't realize we were studying anything. It's been a while since I've studied something. I was at Schola. They had to teach us how to drink tea. Hardest class of my life, you would not believe it.
You have a fascinating methodology to your speech pattern.
Thank you. It's probably...
It was not a compliment.
Oh. and he is not wrong. Like, she slips out of manners of speech, like in and out, like very... Because her neurons are so fried that she actually doesn't know. Like, her body physically, her neural map physically does not know what her accent is, how she inflects. It's constantly changing.
He seems to have clocked.
Yeah.
So, he guides you over towards where it seems to be kind of like an adjutant room where he has several different implements that are set up here. It's a bit messy compared to what you may have expected. There's a lot of tech that you'd be strewn around across different tables here. Yeah. And you notice something. There are a lot of these kind of white stones mixed in, similar in color to the granite you'd seen around. But it looks more akin to the key, that strange thing, that strange rock you had seen being held by Clump.
Yeah. Okay, she's... Inwardly, there's like a cell in her body, like a little mitochondria, a little powerhouse of one of her cells, that's like, I hope he's not a heretic, because for some reason I feel warm to him, and... The state of this room endears me even more. I don't know why. And then she sees the rocks, and she's like, there's a calculation. She's constantly calculating things in the back of her mind, like subconsciously. There's a subconscious calculation of like when to hold back and when to just say something. And she's like, oh, the radiation won't be a problem for me, will it? I'd hate to get sick in like 20 years.
Oh. Yes, sorry. I apologize. You are still contained by the limitations of your flesh. You see as he goes over, grabs onto some kind of lead-lined container, which he then places on top of it. It twirls, and you see some of the cogs spinning within it, and seals.
As a blank who's been told all about being a blank, and as an especially good blank too, bit of a prize. She's just kind of is like. Says, is she speaking to herself now? She's like, I mean, I'm pretty sure all I have is flesh. That's all I am, but...
So...
Because she got no
clasps
soul.
his hands. He clasps his hands again as he turns looking towards you.
Mm-hmm.
I trust you've heard of the phenomenon known as the Stone Whispers.
She's just gonna be honest with him. She's like, actually not. I'm sure we would have after this visit here, but no, it's unfamiliar to me at the moment. Are you at liberty to tell? You don't have to if you don't want to, but
It's been a
if you
phenomenon.
want to.
He can't really seem to express excitement in the same way.
Right, yeah.
You get this
Because she's like,
feeling
no, actually,
oh
I haven't
boy,
heard
do
about
I.
it. And you totally don't need to tell me anything about it unless, like,
And then you see like he kind of like perks up and like his little rotors inside where his mouth is like kind of
smart
spool
guys
around a
love
little bit.
talking about the smart things their smart brains know about.
Well, you see, he explains.
Mm-hmm.
The Stone Whispers are a phenomenon that seems exclusive to this planet. In Scarthius in particular, these susurrations permeate much of the landscape. There's an archaeotech I'm beginning to understand here. You are aware of what the word means, yes?
Oh, this is perfect because those susurrations, that's like psychic stuff, right? Like, that's actually what, maybe? Like the vibrations and thrumming of the world, is that?
I suspected that at first. I am a Texorcist.
Because she would be blank to all, like, that'd be the one thing about Scarthius she would have no knowledge of. But she does know archaeotech.
Psychic phenomenon that are infecting the machines here in this city, and throughout all of Persepolis, for that matter. But there is a peculiarity to this. It seems these Stone Whispers are increasing in their frequency at a rate that I had not imagined or suspected they'd be possible doing.
She
And so
mutters. She's like as he's talking, she mutters. She's like, "Thank God my dad is dead," or "Thank the Emperor my dad is dead."
I first had discovered it through some smuggler went by Hamill. The strange thing it was when he showed me this thing.
The migraine comes
points over
back
towards
immediately. Yeah.
And then he points over towards the contained rock here.
Mm-hmm.
It's mixed in with the granite.
Her shoulders and chest begin to rise slowly, rise and fall slowly as her breathing is beginning to increase. Keep going.
I'm sure you're aware of the proliferation of smugglers that have been going down into the city, delving deep within the labyrinthine halls and taking the technology from here.
Yeah.
It's been a plague for some time, but I've had to make do.
What was the name? What was the name? What was the name?
One of his sensor seems to be turning like a bright yellow as he's looking at you, and then it kind of hums.
What was the name you said?
Your heart rate's increased.
My brain is hurting. What was the name? The name. She grabs onto something for stability.
Kind of cocks his head a bit, and even Yuli is kind of looking at you concerned. Hamill or something? It did not exactly store entirely in my databanks.
She gets the kind of dizzy that you get from syncope just before syncope, like where you where you almost pass out, like your legs get heavy, they feel kind of vibrate-y, and her vision starts to darken from the outside in, but then she kind of catches herself. She's like, it would probably be good to speak to him. For us, not for you. You already spoke. I'm sure you know him very well. I'm sorry. It's the leg. It's the leg. It's probably some kind of metal poisoning. I'm sure you were right about this leg. It's a bum leg.
Of course. Listen, We can speak to this at a later time. You seem to be having some kind
No,
of chemical.
I just need to sit down. You can, please. It's very interesting. I just need to sit down. I think I blood pressure. And she sits on the floor immediately.
The robed man kind of turns around, and at this point, he begins speaking to Yuli. And I imagine you've just been feeling like pounding.
Yeah,
headache.
she's like hyperventilating, like, or trying to stop herself from hyperventilating. You know, she's trying to catch her breath, but her chest is doing that kind of circular heave. You know.
At this point, we'll be increasing the clock as we move over with the rest of the party.
All right.
So, you followed this woman down into Hat Blockade into the sump line. This place, you can hear rainwater sloshing through all the grates, dripping into dangling canvas. It's layered over several different intricate pipeworks. Amid them, there's these vast stretches of tents and scaffolds, and several other large buildings kind of conjoined between that. There's traders and dealers plying their wares under the supervision of where you see there are several Macarian vigilantes that are patrolling the streets. You see the woman kind of walking, pulling up her hood as she begins to make her way through one of the alleys here. So, Barbosa, Clump, and Gindawin, you exit from the mag rail train, and you see her heading in the direction of one of these alleys, and you see she turns, looking over, and opens a doorway past one of these stretches of canals here that lead into this small kind of building.
Heck yeah. Could I have followed the mag rail in the car? Because I do not want to double back for the car.
I think you could have been able to catch up. You'll show up a little. You'll be fashionably late.
Okay. We continue to tail, I suppose.
So, you start to head over in the direction of where you see that building. She seems to have made her way inside. And do you try the door, or what do you do?
Oh, am I a burglar by any chance?
I might take a little walk around the building, check for varying entrances.
You see this seems to be some kind of smaller tenement building. Might house about 100 or so people in here. It's stretches out about 3 or 4 stories, and it's connected to, or at least close to, where there's another series of these larger kind of tenement structures.
Are you boys ready to reenact the raid?
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much like that. Yeah, it's got that squared kind of
Yeah.
structure to it, and then you also see there's a lot of those smaller tents that are built alongside it, where you see there's some people living. So you do have eyes on you.
I'm gonna go over to the tents and just start asking some questions. If anyone has noticed that person before.
You see
Yeah.
there's this kind of a shifting little ratling with a long beard that kind of looks up from you at one of the tents. Huh? What do you want?
There's a very peculiar woman that
Woman?
I'm rather smitten, you see.
You see as he pulls the his tent cover right on top. Good luck with that.
Yes, and you said this. She had red hair. Is that our identifying feature?
Yeah.
Or red robes? I didn't hear.
Red hair,
Red hair.
robes.
Red
Hair, red robes.
Mhm.
Yes, she's rather striking. She has this magnificent scarlet hair and crimson robes.
He pulls
You
the
must have
canvas back,
noticed.
and he turns looking at you. I wouldn't mess with her.
Oh, is she dangerous?
I'm not at liberty to say anything, you know?
If she's dangerous, that would be splendid. Just my type.
She's You know how those priestly types are. They're all taken by the emperor, right?
Oh,
He
well,
seems
that's
nervous.
half the fun. Why do you
I
seem...
wouldn't do it personally, though. That just seems like a bad idea, you know.
Oh, well. Well, perhaps that's the difference between you and I, but in any case... What... Is there something more? You seem rather scared of this woman.
You gonna try to press him?
Try and what? Try and press
You're
him?
gonna
Yeah.
try to press him, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'd say this is challenging. How you gonna do it? You gonna intimidate him? You're gonna try to put the charm on him?
Let's outright lie, I think. I'm gonna add into this that look, I happen to be from a rather important dynasty here, a dynasty, and there is quite the finder's fee for anyone who assists with finding me a bride. Do you know anyone who might be interested in such a fee, my good man?
Because you mentioned money, I'll give you a plus 20 on those.
Fantastic.
You perk up when you say this.
I also, unnatural beauty gives me, I think it's a +1 success level if he's looking at my face. So let me do this. Deception. Oops. +20. Add a success level in the end. So, oh wow, okay, +6 total.
Holy shit. Well, you know, a handsome man like you could do better than a bride like that, is all I'm saying, but a reward, you say, a finder's fee.
Of course. We'll just need your name, and my father will come by tomorrow and assign you anything your heart could want. So long as you can help me find what my heart wants.
Silak, you could call me.
Silak. Good name. I I shout at my servo skull. Remember that name, good man Giovanni. Silak is the name.
Of course, sir. Silak, would you like a treat? You see as he flips out another one of those glow sticks. Oh, a treat it is. And he grabs it. And then that flick of the lighter from Giovanni comes out, and he just instinctually just turns his head over, lights it. He takes Silak takes a couple puffs out of the low stick for turning back over to you. Look, I'm just saying you could do better, because she meets some people, some bad types of people. He turns and he looks over towards one of the vigilantes, walks by, who then gives a glaring look towards Silak before she continues walking. She's had some meetings. Some strange folk. And then she has some meetings with these guys here from Precinct 616.
616? I have heard this before. Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah. They're rotten to the core.
Describe
you know what those guys used to be, by the way?
Who?
They were the tip of the spear. Back when that war happened, bombs came down from the skies. They said it was heretics. Heretics had flown in during the days of blinding. Some real bad guys. They preached another gospel. They preached other gods, not just the emperor. And word has it, they seeped into the ground and they whispered people from the rocks. They never really died that day. And now their words are born through them. That or they're all just fucking crazy. I have no idea.
Well, they could all just be fucking crazy.
I mean, they're cops, right? Like,
no
He just
doubt.
kinda
No
shrugs
doubt. Good man. Vigilantes, of course.
I mean, they're all like that, though, right? But these guys
Yeah.
are worse. They've been keeping an eye on things here. They work with the trade. You know, the silent trade. A bunch of people get desperate around these parts, and they get down into the labyrinths. They get down there, they find stuff supposed to be ancient human technology, right? But some of this stuff, I've seen it. It's strange things they find down there. And they just sell it out here in the open markets in the sunlight. I stay clear from that shit. I just, I have my own vices. He kind of adjusts his little coat.
You've kept your nose rather clean, good man.
And that's how I keep all my whiskers, too. Look, I just steer clear of her, and anything to do with her, and anything to do with those at the Precinct 616, okay? Especially a soft type like you. They'll pluck your eyes out, bash in your teeth. They'll take your Ogren friend back there, grind him into corpse starch. They'll eat it in front of you.
Better men have tried, and, well, a pretty face is worth at least one meeting, wouldn't you say?
Look, it's your funeral if you want to try it, but she's talking with some guys right now.
What sort of guys?
The guys have been buying up the stuff that they've been finding down there. From something, the crumbs. I think they're a gang or something.
Well, you have been very, very helpful. Has this meeting just begun? Do you think it will go on for some time?
Well, she showed up late because some guys were tailing her, apparently.
So I'm not her only
Stops
suitor.
for a second before he, turns and looks at the rest of you. Wait, you're not.
Well, I mean, we were following her, but this is a game of love. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
She must have gotten the wrong impression.
I gotta move my tent. This is fucked. He's
Damn.
scrambling. He gets up and he starts rolling up his stuff.
Ooh.
He
After-
packs into this little suitcase.
After this scene, I'm just going to say this now to remind us all, so we don't get caught up in the moment. After this scene, let's all take a 5-10 minute break.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
After we get away from this rattling, I would like to talk to the gang here. Well, I think this is as good as a bust as we're going to get tailing her. Perhaps we should go in and handle those gentlemen she's meeting with.
Yeah, what I was going to say is, while he's off having that very nice conversation, Barbosa was going to slip in.
Oh.
Because, he does the infiltrating stuff. It's going to be terrible.
You slip in.
Naturally, I'm going to give Clump the order to, if he hears 2 taps on the microbead, boot down the door.
So, Barbosa.
Yeah, what's up?
The door is slightly ajar, and you kind of push your way through. This wooden building continues down to a long hall. You can see it stops over with several different kind of welcome mats leading into the different tenement structures here. But you notice something immediately. How eerily quiet it is. The light above you gives this flicker as you continue down the hall. And just as you're beginning to turn, you can see where there's 2 sets of stairs heading to your left and to your right going up here. You see a smear of blood making its way up into the left side of the staircase. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Oh, I hate that. All right, well, yeah.
Okay. See you soon.
Hey, chat. How's it going? What you all up to tonight, other than watching the story, of course. And then they all died of camera the end. Mayu. Ha ha! Yep, I'm here. Everybody else is getting water or food or... Some of us are peeing. As I... Oh, nice. Chat can't hear you, but I am crunching on spicy nachos. Austin says, by the way, Austin is saying that he has done a little dance for his cats. He's wiggling around for the cats. He's just doing a little wiggle dance. Yep. He's put on a party hat too, apparently. Pretty typical Austin stuff, to be honest. You're not missing anything. No, I will not stop telling chat all your secrets. Hold on. What's your weakness?
Oh, well, first and foremost, it's the fact that I have many, many weaknesses.
Such as, could you give me what are the top 3?
getting stabbed by pretty
Right.
much anything. I'm pretty weak to
Right.
stabbing.
Right.
Getting
Right.
shot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And the color yellow.
The color yellow. Oh, so you're a Green Lantern. Note. Oh, shoot. I forgot to mute the Discord audio feed. Oh, my God. Everybody heard that. Oh, it's in the VOD. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm going to mute this. Anyway, so now you know Austin's weaknesses. So if you ever need to do battle with an Austin, now you know you need a gun that shoots yellow flechette, because they are both guns and stabby implements, and they will be yellow. Just paint your flechettes yellow, and Austin doesn't stand a chance. Yes, you would fucking die, Austin. Yeah.
Cat girls and rabbit.
Wait, what?
girls.
Wait, could you say that again? You're hella weak to what? I didn't hear you. Sorry. I was
Oh,
chewing.
I'm sure you didn't. No, I just responded to a comment.
No, because I was chewing my Doritos, my spicy Doritos, and I got the headphones on. So you know how when you're chewing, you can hear the chewing sound in your own head, but the headphones.
yeah.
So it got over the audio. What are you weak to?
Oh, another one of my weaknesses, cat girls.
Cat
Terribly.
girls.
Oh yeah, terribly weak to cat girls and rabbit
Hello.
girls.
Oh,
Cat
Weak to
girls.
those.
Stay away from my daughter, okay? Stay away.
No,
My
no,
very
no.
photogenic
That is-
Not daughter back there.
not
No.
girl cats, not girl cats.
No,
Will.
yeah.
That's
Cat
literally
girls.
a cat girl right there.
No,
No, that's a crime.
you're right.
That's a
you're
crime
right.
and gross.
That is a girl who's a werecat.
Yeah,
Will. That's
so
a
stay away
little
from
bit
her.
different. Look, that's a little.
But
Look, Joe-
yes, Verbosa's retirement plan is to find his felinid wife and then be done.
All right, I
So
have
the-
returned.
Welcome back. We're on audio, so I guess we can call the break done.
Okay.
Sasha's
Oh,
back.
how's everybody?
Zasha's
are
back,
are we
yeah.
live still?
We are still live. Yeah. I've just been
Can they hear
revealing
us?
Austin's secrets. Yeah, they can right now. I turned it on to reveal Austin's weaknesses to the chat.
Nice.
But we
I'll
still have
believe
our BRB strip up on the screen.
beautiful.
I can't
beautiful.
believe the chat is making fun of my hair. The bastards.
I know.
I also have a terrible weakness of being given stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, you do. Can I give a shout out to a product that is not sponsoring us?
Sure.
No.
If you'd like
I mean,
sake, too bad. If you like sake, may I recommend to you Wakatake Ginjo. It's the perfect sake for your Imperium Maledictum game because, allow me to read the story of it on the back.
Of course.
Established in 1832, Shizuoka Prefecture. The original Onikoroshi, which is it's the Onikoroshi brand sake from Wakatake Ginjo. Onikoroshi means demon slayer. Is historically famous for having comforted many weary travelers crossing the cold water of the Oi River in the Edo period. So there is, in fact, not only a sake named Demon Slayer, but it's a historic sake named Demon Slayer. Just throwing that out there. Perfect for all of your Warhammer needs. And it's
William
delicious.
just
It's like
spilled an entire ocean of water all over his desk and lap.
Now, to make that even more 40K related, it was founded in in 18M42.
yes.
Oh?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah,
That's
but
only
the-
a
but
couple years
we're-
off our current time.
We're gonna call the check number 3 though, just because we're not totally sure about that. 3.18.42.
Yeah, time is weird in 40K.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
feel like I just went swimming. My entire chair is saturated with water. I spilled
I'm gonna remove
an
the BRB
entire
symbol
cup
just
of water.
to watch Will clean this because the
Like a
Um,
huge cup of water
Yeah,
directly
yeah, I need to see
onto
this.
me.
Goodness.
Oof.
There's nothing. I'm not just going to point the camera at my crotch. What are you people thinking?
Well,
Cross shot, please. No.
I mean,
The fans don't pay enough for that.
don't make me share the meme I made when we first became friends, Will.
That's crazy.
I gotta
Do
share
it,
it twice
coward.
a year. I gotta share it twice a year, you know?
Wait, is it the Vogue William SRD?
It's the Vogue,
Is it
the
yeah.
Dice Daddy, the Dungeon Daddy meme. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Thank you.
Subscribe to Handful of Nerds Premium Deluxe.
Yes, for the Dungeon Daddy meme. And
The Fansly handful of fans.
oh no! Yeah, wait. Oh,
Entire chair is saturated with water. Oh god,
no.
I'm sitting on a pool.
I'm so sorry, Will.
Do you need to clean up?
I'm
please?
so sorry.
That is the best I can do.
I'm so sorry that this has happened to
cleaned with a
you.
towel.
And see, this is why I drink from a bottle.
Hold
Made
on.
out of metal.
Wait
That's,
a minute.
I mean, I don't not made out of metal, but I got 2 water bottles right here. So
Fair. What a
I also
tragedy.
usually
oh,
drink out of a
God,
water
it's
bottle.
the meme. Look at Will. Oh, my God.
So are we all sitting here being like some hydro homies?
Oh, my God. Look at that turtleneck.
100%.
Oh, my God. What a pose. What a pose, Will. You missed your chance at
It
modeling.
hasn't hit the screen yet.
Not for
I
you,
don't
but
see
it
it
has
yet.
for everybody else.
Oh my fucking god. I love that image.
Isn't
I
it?
fucking love that image.
I've made a few memes in my day, and this is the one I'm most proud of.
Oh my god, this is
Back when I was
This
so
is-
skinny. Oh god,
fucking
I'll
perfect.
get it back. I'll get it back.
It's so beautiful.
All right. Well, I think we're all, I think Zosh is still away, but what do we want to do? We want to wait for Zosh to get back?
Yeah, we
Continue
can wait
on.
for Zosh to get
Okay,
back.
sweet. Well, let's keep hanging out then.
Yeah.
How's chat?
And then how is chat doing? How's Mayu doing rather?
Yeah, how is everyone other than you doing?
Mayu. Yeah, we do get most of our views on the VODs after the fact. Whoops. Oh no, I closed the dock for.
Oh, well,
But
you know
Mayu
what?
is our day one.
She
know?
is.
If you're
Day one
if
true
you're-
believer.
if you're a VOD watcher, just start spamming water in water emojis in
Yeah.
the comments.
The splash
No.
one. The splash
you
one.
know what?
Real ones do water emojis. That's how
cucumber
we know.
water. Cucumber water. Maybe eggplant water.
Chat.
Yeah.
Chat.
You're so chat-pilled.
VOD comment section. This is for you. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah.
Like,
And if
I
you are
worry
one
about
of the-
you guys,
If you are one of the
Drink more
VOD
water.
watchers, drop a comment letting us know how you feel about the story so far.
oh god, yeah.
I feel like
Oh,
we've
if you have
been
any critiques, please tell me them so I can
Oh,
start
yeah.
crying.
right.
Yeah, I'd love
I feel
that.
like we took a. I feel like someday we're gonna upload season 0 probably unedited. Just for the backstory of it all, but the prequel season. But also, I feel like we
Just
took.
to unleash Sticky.
It was a pretty big break, Sticky. It was a pretty big break between seasons. So I feel like
God.
I feel like this is the episode where we've started easing back into like the real like the gel and the flow myself.
But I mean, it was so long between seasons that I forgot my the accent I had.
Same. Like I was messaging Crow. I was DMing you a couple like 2 weeks ago about it, about being like, I have lost Lenta. I don't know where I put her. She's
Like how
somewhere
she
in my
talks.
Yeah, like how she talks, how she acts, how she thinks and
Same.
reacts to things. Like, and you were like, that's fine. It'll happen. And I'm like, you're right. And it is, but
Oh, well, welcome to here since you just got here.
I just got here already called out. Yeah, it happens.
Hell yeah.
It's what we do.
Yep.
We
Yup.
waited for you to call you out.
Specifically,
Mm,
we have
Specifically.
spies everywhere.
I hope we
The
do. We gotta
crows.
do something with all this like extra like these duplicitous agents we have with us.
Yeah,
know?
you did miss the Dungeon Daddy Will meme though, so you'll have to watch the VOD to see that.
Tragic.
I'm sorry, you came a little
Back when my
too
hair
late.
was good.
Ah,
Don't
your
grow
hair is
your hair out, gang.
Your hair is
Will,
still good, Will.
your
You just
hair's
need
fine.
a stronger product like Aquanet
Yeah.
or Elmer's glue.
No, you know, I've mostly had it
Honestly,
working
yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
I've mostly had it working okay. It's just, you know, today I was like, oh, well, I'm going to be on stream. And they always say that, like, I'm supposed to blow dry it. And I've
Right.
just been too lazy. But this time, I'm like, well, I'm going to be on stream, so I'll blow dry it. And it completely changed everything.
It does.
And now my hair doesn't work anymore.
It does. It's shocking what happens to hair just based on how you dry it. Like, for me, if I blow dry it, my hair is straight and puffy, right?
Yeah.
If I towel dry it, like, I had to unlearn how men towel dry their hair, first of all, when I transitioned years ago. Because if you towel dry your hair with friction, you're actually increasing split ends, you're damaging your hair a little bit, etc. It's one of the many reasons women have a nicer hair texture. They're taught these things as babies, men aren't. Men are told to use a combination shampoo conditioner and just scrape your hair with a towel until it's dry.
All terrible advice as a former
You guys don't use a 12-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, body wash, ketchup,
laundry detergent.
Mine serves as Prometheum and Starships.
Right?
But it was a big change when I swapped from a 2-in-1.
Yeah, because if I use friction from a towel to dry my hair, it gets tangled. But if I just put the towel on my head and scrunch, just kind of scrunch some of the water out, then it comes out sleek, shiny, and wavy. It's weird how just a little bit of a hand squeeze suddenly makes the hair wavy.
Oh, yeah.
But I like your hair color, Will, at this length. I like that your color's really coming out. Because I do the same thing. My hair is black at shorter lengths, and it starts to turn brown because it rusts in the sun at longer lengths.
I'm going for have you seen The Last Samurai?
Have I seen? Yes, of course I have.
I'm going for the hair. I'm going for The Last Samurai.
That is a great movie, by the way, that too many people hate, and everyone who hates it has never seen it.
It's a bad movie that I love.
It's not even a bad movie, dude. They love that movie in Japan. Let me tell you what, they fucking love that movie in Japan.
No, I'm not saying anything about that. No.
Oh, okay. Just the movie quality in general. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a great film, but I also love it.
To be fair, Tom Cruise's character should have been Dutch, not American. But or English. He could have been he could have been English.
People give a lot of anger towards like The Last Samurai and Shogun for telling a story about Japan through the lens of like a European character, or I guess American in Last Samurai. But like that's like part of storytelling is like you. Like, both of those characters are, like, semi-historical in various ways.
Yeah.
And, like, if you're telling a story to an audience, like, you like, look at the history and you're like, who's the obvious POV character to help the audience I'm telling the story to? And, like it goes the other way, too. Like, if you are in Japan and you make movies and you want to make a movie about Mexican history, you obviously... use a Japanese historical person. You use one of the historical Japanese samurai who were exiled in Mexico. Like, obviously you do that.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing. Like, Williams, the guy in Shogun, right? Like, because they are, right? Like, Williams is actual, factual, existing person. The only thing Shogun does differently from his story is they make him really smarmy about everything. Like, he's kind of a dick and judgmental. When we know that the historical Williams was actually, like, probably the first weeb. Like, he was really enthusiastic about Japan. Like, extreme. Like, the Japanese did not have to twist his arm about becoming Japanese instead of English, building guns and boats for them. He was like, I don't know how to build these things you're asking me to build, but I will do it. And they're like, sweet. And he did it. And he married a Japanese lady. He still sent money back home to his English family, but he was cool. Tom Cruise's character...
He was like the Sephiroth sword 57 of...
Exactly. Tom Cruise's character, kind of ahistorical because he's based loosely on like a Dutch guy, not an American cowboy. But like still, there are historic notes in there, like when he has his journal about the Native Americans and everything, and the one samurai is really fascinated with it, the historic leader of the samurai during that rebellion. That was accurate, actually. The samurai were made aware of this conflict with the native indigenous peoples, and they were actually those who knew about them were historically quite enthusiastic. We have primary sources about it. They're like, wow, this seems like us somehow. especially revolutionaries at the time. They did take some inspiration from that conflict, from the non-American side of that conflict, from the indigenous side. But
Yeah,
you're absolutely right too. There were Japanese settlers in Mexico, quite a number of them, because of the plantations and things, and the fact that.
I'm very sorry about that, but I'm back.
Welcome back.
Did
the
you
fact that
know-
Japan closed the borders.
Did you know
While
that
they were
after the Spanish conquered like Mexico,
Yeah.
like within like it was still fucking basically late medieval times, and not if you want to be technical, but like
Right.
you could think of it as late medieval times, and within like I think it was like 20 years there was a Chinatown in Mexico.
Yes.
Isn't that like insane?
in like not just in Mexico, but
Hell
like
yeah.
in a Mayan city, right? Like
yeah.
yeah.
They hadn't even like converted it to a European style city yet, and there was
Yeah.
already a Chinatown.
People don't realize that that East Asia
That
and
fucking rules,
Eurasia,
honestly.
East Asia and Eurasia had the easiest access to North America and South America
Oh, yeah.
because of the land bridge that still was appearing periodically during tidal times and things like that. Yeah, 100%. They had the quickest access to us, but they, yeah. Also, people don't realize this. I'm just going to throw this factoid out there, unrelated to Asia and South American relations. But people often talk, everyone on the internet's always like, well, you know, California used to be Mexico. And I'm like, for like 3 years, California used to be like California, and the indigenous Hispanic people, like the indigenous tribal peoples and the Hispanic people who lived in California, were in fact anti-Spain revolutionaries from the beginning. Spain did not really control California. They had missions there for the church, but they didn't have governmental control.
It was
So
very
the
much in the
Mexicans,
same way that like the French had
Yeah.
the American Midwest,
exactly.
where
So
they had it on a map.
Yeah, so the Mexicans who lived there were, before they were fighting against anybody else, they were already like, Spain kind of claims California, but we're the ones in charge, and we're gonna fight them over it. And then the war happened, the Mexican-American War happened, and then America was like, hey, you guys don't like Spain, and they're like, no, we don't. And they're like, you want to help us out? And they're like, you're gonna hold on to California though afterward, but you know what? You're a little bit better than Spain is, because at least you're here. And so then the Californios sided with America ultimately. So California was only Mexico for like 3 or 4 years. Before that, it was California, and then it became America. But, you know, just saying. The locals got shafted multiple times, basically.
Absolutely. And that was a handful of
true off the
nerds
bat.
history
As happens,
hour.
yeah.
We need
Anyway, that
we
was-
need to have like a segment where we do random history like intervals like after breaks, you know?
okay.
We could do
I feel
that.
like
That could be a
Last
thing.
thought. I have an idea for the channel content. Let me run it by everybody right now.
Okay.
Instead of a handful of nerds, we just do like a teaspoon of nerds or some other name that we come up for. Something of nerds, a smaller measure of nerds. Maybe the name is a smaller measure of nerds. But we do it between game sessions where it's like 3 of us. Like two randomly selected players in the Game Master. Just doing like a Between Two Ferns talk show style episode. It could be recorded or streamed.
We could even do one shots.
We could do one-shots too.
Yeah, just a little pinch
Anyway,
of nerds.
we
No
anyway, probably
one has ever
But
thought
yes.
of this concept before, called a podcast.
Go to hell and die,
it'd never
Josh.
work. It would never
Anyway.
work. It would never work. It would never work.
Nope.
Anyway,
I've never heard of these.
back in the game.
All
Back in the
full
game.
of nerds.
What do you think about fucking Chud that I'm gonna have a podcast?
Jeez.
What the hell is
Come
going on?
So, unrelated to all of that, seeing the blood splatter going up the left-hand side of the stairwell,
Yes.
I get on the microbead.
Oh, let me switch back the mood music. Mood music.
Oh,
The
for sure.
music.
And let me write down 155 hours. Okay, so I know when to put the timestamp here for when we're done yapping. All right.
All right.
All right. Seeing
Yay.
the blood stain on the stairs, on the left-hand side of the left-hand side stairs, I get on the microbead. I've got a blood trail here.
How do you respond? Gindawin and Clump, you both hear that in your microbeat.
In the house, boss?
No, outside. Of course, in the Fething house.
We're on the way.
Need to be mean.
Sorry,
You see
Clump. I'm used to dealing with Lenta,
Damn.
and there's just something about me that needs to be mean to her. I don't understand.
I forgive you, boss. And Clump will try and figure out a way to get in the house, which is probably going to be a little hard for him.
Just use
Luckily-
the door and like squeeze.
Luckily, everything in Warhammer is explained as large, so even when I say small, imagine it being larger than it's supposed to be. So I'm
Oh,
pretty
that's
sure you can.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
The dimensions in Warhammer in general, it's one of the things they even say in the GM's guide is describe everything as large and vast at all times. So
Yeah, like
so when I
everything is
say,
built for
"Oh,
like
it's a small
Terminator
building,"
armor
it's
at
like,
its
yeah.
smallest.
Expect when I say small building, it's like no, it's a tenement structure that you would imagine right now in today's like it's an apartment complex. If I say small building,
Everything is meant to be large and looming and terrifying.
oh yeah, everything big, everything computer. So you go in then, you follow along with, and I imagine at the very end of the hall, you see stacked up along. Is your compatriot Barbosa. Barbosa, while you're at the stairs there, did you do anything, by the way? Or did you just wait for them to come by?
I'm glancing up the stairs. I remove my auto pistols from my cloak.
Smart. And the moment you do that, you hear a scream from upstairs.
And yeah, I will take that chance to start going up the stairs.
As we're going, or as we're approaching, I take my stummer, I activate it, and I shove it in one of Clump's pouches.
All right.
You are now sneaky Ogren. Silent Ogren.
Yeah. Yes. Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, mechanically, what's a stummer do?
You
So-
think you can talk, by the way, but you can't.
It silences noise, right?
It silences all noise.
Everything's quiet. Yeah.
So I imagine you hear
Everything's
that
already
beep, beep, beep,
vibrant.
kind of like sound for that moment, and there's this, and then suddenly stops.
Yep.
Nothing. Almost nothing. It is imperceptible, like a white noise follows you as you begin to make your approach. Those loud clunk, clunk, clunk footsteps of Clump turn in until they eventually echo out, and then nothing.
Yeah.
Almost like you just got shot into the vacuum of space.
Oh, that reminds me of my terrible childhood. I keep going up the stairs.
So yeah, anyone attempting to hear us gets a -30, is what mechanically that does.
Gotcha. And no sound, so if anything relies on sound in that area around you, they will not be able to hear.
Correct. And I can't imagine it's going to go that long, but if needed, it runs out of battery in 20 minutes.
Gotcha. Possibly not that long. Depends how things go.
Yeah.
Okay, so you begin to rush your way up the stairs. As you begin moving, that scream continues again, and then it stops at the end with the sound of a stub pistol. But you hear echoes throughout the building.
Colonel
Just
Mustard.
talking. And you see one of the rows of the tenement structure. One of the rooms is splayed open, and you can see a body on the ground, kind of barring the door open.
Oh my god.
Anything notable about the body before I move in?
The body appears to go. You take a look at it, right? Or
Yeah.
just from this distance.
Yeah, just from this distance before I close in.
From what you can see, it appears to be someone in robes.
Is it
Red robes?
Is it a ginger?
You pull the hood back.
No, probably not. I'm gonna go into the room. We can pull the hood back later. There's a dude who we might need to shoot.
How do you pull the door? Do you just kick it up? Well, I guess you can't kick it from this angle. Do you pull it open? Do you just rush in? Do you kind of inch it? How are you doing this?
We're actually stealth because of the stummer, so I'm going to attempt to inch the door here inside.
Okay.
Yes, the door won't creak.
Right. The door won't creak because of the summer.
Yep.
So the door would have made like a kind of sound, and instead it just glides over. Once again, as if it were being opened in the vacuum of space. Inside, you see this large pixel screen inside of this this apartment complex is flashing with this red light as there's blood drenched over, carved into one of the walls. Well, not carved, but painted in blood, appears to be some sort of symbol. And you can see that there's this man who's having an argument with another. There is another body that's sitting down on like one of the main sofas in here, and you can see that there is a stub round still trailing hot right in his forehead. There's a scuffle going down over here, and there's a couple people inside this room.
So my first question is, do any of them look like enforcers?
So, looking at them, they seem to be adorned in the same kind of robes that you've seen from the preachers at the church.
Like the throne. Counting out the numbers, I mouth something to my colleagues who obviously can't hear me. Not
You see,
yeah.
at this moment,
Can they read lips?
as you see a man grab and then shove against the wall near that symbol, you see Serenity. She's pushed up against by this man. What the hell did I tell you? You don't fucking listen. Kairos is gonna have our heads for this.
All right.
You have a moment.
So at
Yeah.
that moment, I will go into the room, yelling, "Everyone, put your goddamn hands up! Well, your thrown damned hands up!"
So, you just.
I am going to hide in the door frame and wait.
So,
Clump is going to back up his buddy and draw his Death World combat blade and his combat shotgun in the other hand.
nice. So, before you make the call, do you still have your summer on? Remember, they won't hear
It's
you.
it's in Clump's pocket, and I assume Clump doesn't know how to turn it
Clump does not know that it's even there.
Okay, then you will make that call. They can't hear you. The summer's on. This is gonna give them a moment then, because I imagine at some point you see Serenity, because she's facing you from where she's being pushed against that wall. She turns and she looks at you. The man who's holding onto her looks at her, and then he turns around.
I have a barrel of a auto pistol pointed at him, another at the other guy. Turn off the bloody stummer, I say, making no noise.
You're just
Clump
mouthing
still
out
can't
words.
hear you.
He looks down at your weapon. He looks at you. And without a word, you see as he pulls his blade and he just fucking runs at you. So, what's your initiative, Barbosa?
Hopefully better than his, but probably not, given my terrible track record.
Okay.
My initiative is 8.
Okay.
Ooh, you're
Hey,
fast.
Yeah, I'm
you
a
are
speedy
fast.
boy.
Oh my goodness. You are a quick boy. You will beat him. You will move first. What's the move?
All right, well, he's making the incredibly poor life decision of coming directly at me.
Yeah, he's rushing you.
All right, I just have to go to page 214 because what I am going to do is I'm probably going to shoot the guy.
Did you move in from the
Yeah.
hallway into the living room? So
Yeah, I
you were
moved
in
in.
the same zone as him, just so you know.
Yeah,
Move your
I
little
moved
guys
in.
there.
It was supposed to be badass. I made a quippy one-liner, and no one heard me.
Gotcha.
So I have 2 weapons in my hand, and because of my talents, I do not take a disadvantage. So I'm going to fire 2 shots at him, not on semi-auto or burst fire or anything, just 2 single shots.
Okay.
First one is going to be with my Man-Stopper rounds, which has a higher armor pen.
Gotcha. He's going to try to attempt to move out the way.
That would be a good call because I rolled an +5 here, which is 5 success levels.
Gotcha. He will not beat you, but he will bring your success levels down from 5 to 2.
I do have a red dot sight, so that does give me a bonus success level. So still 3 success for 7 damage.
Nice. 7?
Yeah, and give me a quick second because I'm a hack and a fraud, and I forgot to write down what my bullets actually do.
Nice, nice.
I believe it's just pen 2, if that matters.
Pen 2 does matter. Thank you for telling me, because you will strip through his armor and do straight damage to health. That will hit him pretty hard. You see as his the bullets kind of strip their way through his heavy leathers. He bleeds, but he rushes over and he runs over to where you are at. So
Sorry, it's pen 3,
Mhm.
and I have 2 bullets. Well, I have
Aha.
2 guns. So,
Okay.
seeing the first one did not deter him or stop him in his tracks, I fired the other one loaded with tox rounds.
okay.
That one thing 1 success level with a 46 under 51.
46.
Yeah, so for 2 success levels because of a red dot sights.
Nice. Does he roll pose for both of them, or
So in
'cause we don't do
theory,
the reaction thing anymore, right?
you get 1 reaction for dodging in
Right,
this,
right.
as per tradition. But at least in my headcanon, I would argue you should get a chance to dodge both because they're happening at the same time.
Gotcha.
But that's just me.
Okay. If that's the case, he does unfortunately beat the 1 success level.
It's 2 success levels because.
Oh, 2 success levels? Okay, I'll tell you
yeah.
exactly the amount then. He beat he got 2 success levels as well.
Okay.
Mm.
If I may butt in real quick, I would like to use a talent that I didn't have the opportunity to use right before this started out. I would like to use my talent Guardian.
Oh.
You are quick enough to interpose yourself between your allies and harm as a free action at the start of combat. I'm assuming this can count as the start of combat. Choose 1 allied character, Barbosa, within medium range. You are their guardian and are considered to be defending them for the duration of the combat. If the target is attacked and you are within medium range, you can immediately move to defend them. If doing so causes you to break engagement, your opponents have disadvantage on their melee attack.
That's cute. I love that. So you become the
Aw.
new target if that's the case then, right? So if he
Yes,
doesn't
that
just
is.
die here, then instead of hitting Barbosa, the attack will hit Clump.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
those could be. That's Barbosa's turn.
All right. So, next up on the initiative, let's see. You are at 8, right? You have 8 initiative.
Yes.
I believe one of you had 7, right? Or did Gindawin have 5?
I've got 6.
You have 6. Gotcha. And Clump, do you also have 6?
Clump has 5. Clump is pretty slow.
Unfortunate. Gindawin, you will be able to move before they do.
Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. Clump had 6. I'm still using the PDF sheet, and I forgot it doesn't
Gotcha.
automatically update.
So you guys will get to move first before they do.
Okay. Is this technically a surprise round like anything we do to
No,
people
you're
who
just
haven't
faster
moved
than
in?
them.
No? Okay, we're just faster than them. I'm going to enter the room, drop a smoke grenade, and do a hide action.
Ooh, okay. So you're dropping a smoke. I'm gonna
Yes.
drop that down as
And this is the first time when I get to impress chat here with this. Chat, did you know that Gindalwyn, every single one of his items has the ornate quality?
Ooh.
I burned all of my money buying ornate useless shit. My smoke grenades are ornate. They are
What?
gold-studded, yes, real gold.
That's
and the
why you
smoke
took.
smells faintly. It smells faintly of rose petals.
That's why you took Inheritor for
Yes, so that I
disposable items.
Yes.
That's so fucking funny.
I hate you so much.
Well, that's fucking incredible, man.
Well, I'm not going to use smoke grenades that the lessers would use.
Oh. Oh my
The
god.
grimdark equivalent of somebody's entire 6 months worth of rent on a fucking smoke grenade.
Only the best for the Von Hasmir family.
It's like in Hunt. I was telling William about this. It's like in Hunt where you can buy skins for your grenades. Just bejeweled, bedazzled, with little links and all these little things in them, and it's just like, what the fuck? Why?
I can't.
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
So you smoke grenade into the room. He immediately
Yes.
starts coughing, and then the other man does as well. And the one you saw in the kitchen pulls his gun over, and when he's looking around, he's confused.
Yes.
You don't
I'm
know
going
if there's
to do
anyone in
my-
the bedroom.
I'm going to do my hide action now with advantage because I am in smoke.
You will make it with advantage.
I will spend a fate point to re-roll that.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. Okay.
Nice.
2 success levels. So yes, anyone trying to find me requires a awareness test that beats 2 success levels.
Okay. So you duck within the smoke here. Clump, what do? You see Gindalwyn throws the smoke. The two men in here begin coughing. Barbosa would have been able to point and announce which target to go after, but unfortunately the summer is still on.
Clump's gonna go and get stuck into melee.
Okay. So you're running through. So there is smoke. I believe. Is it the same condition, Will, as being in dim light or darkness?
The
Let me see.
condition is obscured. Let me get to the section. I know melee attacks are fine in smoke. I believe its ranged attacks are... Okay, hang on. So everything is lightly obscured.
Okay.
Slightly obscured.
You can use the environmental condition to hide, and you have advantage on hide checks. You have disadvantage on awareness sight tests
Oh,
and
and
ranged tests.
Okay.
Creatures outside of the zone have disadvantage on awareness to see into the zone, and on ranged tests to target anyone in the zone.
Ooh, that's brutal.
That is pretty brutal.
All right, so Clump, you get into melee. This is you right here, right? And you're just heading beelining
yeah.
towards the one that's right in front of Barbosa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so you rush up towards him. You won't have disadvantage to this. The smoke kind of clears up around where you're at, and then the man turns, holding his sword, and then he turns, looking up towards this hulking behemoth in front of him. What do you do?
I just bring down my Death World Combat Blade right into him.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Swing it. He's not parrying that.
I'm going to Fate Point that. Hang on.
Wait, what did you get though? Because he's parrying.
Got a 72.
You got an 85. What's your skill?
My base skill for one-handed is at a 60.
At a 60?
I mean,
Okay.
you beat him on degrees, though.
You actually beat him in success levels by 3. That's so funny. Or by 2, rather, my bad.
Holy shit! I mean, oh my god,
Yeah,
fuck.
because we go by the distance here. Well, the difference. if I
Really?
recall.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, so he raises his
Melee
blade
is
to try
funny.
to parry yours, and you just ding, knock this stupid thing out of the way, and you drive your dagger into him.
Damn.
So how much is that?
That's going to do 6 to the left arm. Give me a second. I need to see if the Death World Combat Blade has any other bonus effects. I don't think it does.
No, I'm pretty sure.
While
that's just
Zosh
all
looks that up,
bonus.
does anyone want to explain to chat, just in case there's someone in chat or in the VODs who doesn't know what a Death World is?
So, a Death World is just take like every '80s action movie that involves a jungle and horrifying monsters, and it's just that.
Huh. Nice.
Catachan is a Death World. Catachan, Catacan, a whole bunch of different names for it, is where an entire army of stereotypical '80s action movie stars come from,
Hell yeah.
and it's as rad as it sounds.
It's pretty rad.
It's the entire cast of the first Predator movie. It's all those guys, but they don't all die in the movie.
Right.
But they're too busy murdering the Predator.
Right. And their machine guns shoot like lasers instead of bullets.
Yes, their machine guns shoot lasers. They have what is called a Catachan knife, which we would call a sword or a claymore.
I've noticed that.
They don't care.
I've noticed that daggers and things in Warhammer are like short swords, basically.
Okay, the only thing that it does have the special about it is that it is pen 1. That's it.
Oh, wait, it's pen 1?
Yep, that's it.
All right, that's gonna help a lot actually. Plump, can you roll me a d10?
Oh, absolutely, I can. That's going to be a 1.
Okay. Ooh, that's messed up. So 1, right? And then you did 7 damage. Ooh. So when you come down and you slice into him, you straight up hear a snap as you break his arm, and he just falls down into the ground, mewling in pain. He is out of the fight as you slice through him and crack that arm open. That is a clean break. All right, so Clump, you knock him out of the fight, and I believe that's going to be them next. So the other one turns, looking at what you just did, and he's just gonna start. He pulls out his stub revolver, and he's gonna try to see if he can shoot Barbosa. But you become the target, Clump, because you're in the way.
Yay!
He fires with disadvantage. 43, which, let's see. It's 34, so it's flipped to 43. Let me see if that's going to be a hit anyway. No, he misses. So he fires the pistol. Several rounds begin to break into like one of the little chandeliers that's above, and you see glass begins to shatter. The light begins to flicker in here. And the other one, who is in the kitchen, you see as he pulls out a las gun, but this isn't like the other ones you'd seen from the normal patterns that get distributed. This is one of the Escuchak's pattern ones, which you notice immediately as it begins firing automatically. You see as it begins to ring up several different shots through the room. But unfortunately for him, 7 flipped is 70. So that's unfortunate. So he does miss. So Laz fire begins to spray itself throughout the room, and then you begin to hear rustling through the bedroom as well. So that's going to be it for the enemy's turn here. The one in the kitchen's going to use this to take cover, and he begins hiding behind several of the cabinets that are here. All right, top of the round. Barbosa, what do you do?
All right. So Barbosa is unfortunately a ranged-based character.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a question. Can I break rules? If I were to close in with the gentleman firing a stub revolver into glorious melee combat, can I shoot him without provoking that disadvantage from the smoke?
Unfortunately, it's range tests, period. So no.
All right. Then, because I do believe if I fire on on ultra violence.
If you told me you wanted to beat the shit out of him with a pistol, then yeah.
No. Barbosa is powerfully weak.
Wet noodle damage.
Yeah. Because I don't think I want to waste all of my beautiful, beautiful bullets. Oh well, no, I can gain advantage. So I'm going to fire rapid fire. First round, aiming for the guy with the stub revolver. That is going to be with the man stopper rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to be firing on rapid fire 3. So that is going to either give me the spread trait or advantage. Advantage and disadvantage will cancel each other out.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Attack.
These dice are great. So I rolled an 3 here, which is going to be another 5 success levels and +1 for the red dot.
Mm-hmm. Well, he rolled a 99 in his attempt to dodge, so that's not happening. Go ahead and shoot
perfect.
him.
So I would normally deal 5 damage here, pen 3, but because it's rapid fire 3, I deal 8.
Okay. 8, what's your pen?
A pen 3.
Okay, that's going to go straight through. 8 then. So you blast him with the auto pistols. It goes clean through the leathers. And you had your other gun too, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to fire that one at the gentleman with the las gun that fired full auto at us, doing the same thing.
Okay. So you fire at him, just so you know he's in cover.
Yeah.
You are not flanking him.
Yeah, I know, but he has a gun that I'm actively afraid of. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
Alright, fire it.
That is going to be a 67 over 51.
Mm-hmm.
It is late into our theoretical evening, and I'm still sitting at 3 fate points, so I'm going to re-roll that.
Alright, go for it.
Unfortunately, I got a 56.
Tragic.
So that is a miss.
Shots ring out. So you're firing one hand at one guy, one hand at the other guy. Bullets begin ringing by, and you see as your stub rounds crash into some of the kitchen implements here. You see as glass begins to just spill out, and it's just looking like a John Wick fight in here, to where there's just like prop glass just breaking everywhere. All right, so that is your turn, Barbosa. Clump and Gindowin, what are your actions here?
Gindowin, what? How many enemies do I detect are still around?
You know that there's one in the living room, and there's a guy shooting at you from the kitchen. You heard rustling in the bedroom, but you do not know. You'd not seen that person.
Okay. You said the guy shooting was where? The living room or the bedroom?
So, there was the guy with the revolver in the in the living room, guy with the las guns in the kitchen.
Okay, I am going to head over to the kitchen, and in my sneakiness here, I'm going to smack him with my power maul.
This will be a sneak attack. He does not see you coming in. In fact, I'm going to roll it just in case, but he has disadvantage. Yep, okay. That is a that would have been a 49, but it's 94. So okay. he does not fucking see you.
All right, so rolling with advantage here. Actually, is it advantage and a bonus? It's quite silly.
So,
I think you have both. Yeah,
it's both. I think it's advantage and a +20 from what I'm remembering.
Mm.
So doing that now. Okay, 6 degrees of success.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Plus, shit, dude. All attacks in sneak attack are an automatic crit, so I will roll a d5 here. So that would be a sneak attack. So that would be okay.
Hit location body, right?
Yep. So 14 damage normal, and then 4 crit damage to his body.
So just so you know, he is not an elite, so crit kills him.
Okay.
Unless you don't want to kill him. Because what you have here for the crit effect is you hit him right in the gut, he's bleeding and knocked prone. Do you want to do that instead? He'll be incapacitated for the fight.
Okay, yeah, let's it's a power maul, so he can convulse for a while.
Yeah. Let him die slowly.
Yeah, let him convulse, and maybe we'll pick him back up after to have a few words.
So you come across right over to him, and you swing just as he turns, and it fucking slams right into his stomach. It hits him in the gut. He stops for a moment. He drops his gun, and you see as he just holds onto himself for screaming, and he starts retching as he falls down into the ground, bleeding.
And then I will sneak back into the smoke.
This man is mewling on the ground, crying and throwing up and bleeding all over the place. There is one of them left. Their resolve is low. On his turn, he is actually going to attempt to run. So he starts fleeing down into the hallway. He makes it up to about here. And he is going to try to make it in the direction down down the steps here. Do you give chase at the top of the turn on your end, Clump?
Hang on. Let me see what I got in my kit real quick.
Rock?
I don't think it's worth to throw. I don't think it's worth to throw a frag grenade at this guy.
Well, just like fucking tackle the dude.
Yeah, I could. You know what? I do think that going after him.
He is bloodied. He was shot up pretty bad.
Or you could also throw the frag grenade, just don't pull the pin.
Yeah, I could just pitch it at the back of his head like it's a rock.
Yeah.
Like that blunt
Honestly,
force will kill him anyway.
Funny. That'd be
Yeah,
so
fuck it, I'll do
funny.
that. Clump will pull out the frag grenade, make sure the pin is in it, and just chuck it at this fucking guy.
Do we have something for an improvised weapon? I'm actually curious.
Yes, it is thrown, but improvised weapon, I wouldn't know actually. For damage, God. No, I have no clue what it would be for damage.
Okay.
See, back in our days, it would be a D5, but it'd probably be 0 plus strength.
Yeah, we're gonna do 0 plus strength. For funniness, add a +1 success level to it, but it will be ineffective.
Got it, yeah.
Which means armor counts as double. So when you roll to hit him in the head.
I'm going to fate point that.
Gotcha.
46.
Lovely.
Didn't give me a hit location for some reason.
Okay. I think it's because frags normally don't have one. Roll it. Just roll it like a brawling check, just to determine hit location. We'll go with your roll here, but we'll go. With
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just roll a weapon skill real quick.
Or you could just roll a D10.
I could just roll a D10, yeah. I'll just do that. That's an 8. I don't think that's the head.
8 is the body.
8 is the body.
Damn it.
Okay, he does have armor there. So how much damage you do total?
So my strength is 40.
Okay.
Plus, I don't really think much of anything. So I think it would just be 4 damage.
4, and then you had 2 success levels over, right? Because I gave you that additional success level.
Mm-hmm.
So 6. So you actually needed exactly that amount, which is really funny to me. So, how do you do this? Like you're pitching a baseball, right?
Yeah, just straight up, like, I pull it out, look at it, and then just whip it at his head. I'm aiming for his head, but it hits, like, right in the center of his... Yeah. Like, do the little arms spin and everything.
Yeah. And like a fastball, just thunk right in his back, and you just hear a thud on the other end as he drops to the ground unconscious.
And I will exclaim, "What the?" But of course, no noise comes out because of the stomach.
Oh yeah, because the stomach's
I
still
tried to explain to Barbosa that I left the pin in, but also no noise comes out because of the stummer.
I walk up, I grab the stummer out of your pocket, and I turn it off.
Oh yeah, but while still in
You
combat
can now
rounds,
all speak.
while still in combat rounds, Barbosa is going to boot open the door to the bedroom.
You kick open the door to the bedroom,
Yeah.
and you hear that shuffling around where the large bed is. Something's moving about underneath.
All right. I'm gonna spend the rest of my turn starting to reload my guns. Just with regular bullets.
Okay. You reload your gun.
Yeah, because that combat incredibly expensive.
Do you check under the bed?
Yeah. After I have my guns reloaded, I'll have my colleagues stand at position to provide covering fire as I crouch down to look under the bed.
Make an awareness check.
Can I make an awareness sight check?
Yes, you can.
Heck yeah, I'm slightly better at those. So that is 53 under my 55.
Okay. You notice it just in time as you can see the strands of hairs on the ground. You're able to back up as you hear a big woof, 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 as this mastiff crawls out from underneath, this cyber mastiff. It then stands at attention, barking at you.
Does anyone know anything about dogs? By dogs, I mean canids.
This large
Can
cannon
we
just
keep him,
wags
boss?
its tail.
My family had a few hounds. They mostly ate the low folk, though.
The mastiff kind of mews a bit, hearing that.
But Grump, you can keep him if you promise to take care of him, take him on the walks. Oh, and you can control him because I don't know what this thing is.
I go to pet it.
You go to pet it. Risky move.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to make a rapport test. Let's see if this works out.
I have bad fellowship.
Oh man.
I look in its eyes. I trust you, doggy.
Let's see.
Can I provide attentive assistance for this
Oh, uh-oh.
by just being a reassuring look?
Oh, that's a -5. It
Oh,
snaps at you.
let's fate point. Let's fate point this.
Yeah.
Hang on.
It would
This
have
is important to
snapped
me.
at you.
Can I?
Oh,
can I
okay.
do the
Well,
attentive
that's
assistance?
slightly better, but
All right. Well, it doesn't bite your hand off. I
Okay,
will say,
okay.
you know what, Austin? What did you say you were going to use?
My attentive assistant skill, which gives him advantage.
Okay.
Oh, but well,
I don't-
yeah,
and
advantage
one
wouldn't have
success
helped
level,
anyway.
Advantage and a success level.
because I am really good at rapport. I am well trained in it.
For Clump, that'd be 37 if it was inverted, right? From advantage.
Yeah.
And then
Yes,
another
yeah.
success level. What would that bring it down to? 27.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it would be -0 still, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it would still be a failure. I'm so sorry.
All right.
it's okay.
Seeing the look of sadness in Clump's eyes, Barbosa, he's not a cruel person, and Clump is his favorite because he's an Ogren. And
The
the
dog-
Ogren wants a dog.
The dog
Yeah.
barks at you, but it doesn't chase you off. It doesn't bite you, but it does begin making a pouting sound as it walks on over towards the man who was sitting in the chair with the bullet wound in his head, and it starts making that same sound as it sits with him.
Wait. Before I get in there, I look at my erstwhile colleague, Gilead. Go check on the lady in the other room while we deal with this.
Who? Gilead?
Oh, not a no.
Gindolin.
Who?
Oh,
Gindolin.
Gindolin. Okay.
I
It's
have
like, that
too many
sounds like
people.
a character who's not me, but maybe it is me.
There's too many people.
Yes,
In my
I
head.
will go over to the lady in the red robes.
And
She's shaking at this moment, and she holds her hand out. Don't shoot me, please.
Wouldn't dream of it. Wouldn't dream of it. Now, would you mind giving me your name now that we are reunited so wonderfully here?
Serenity.
Serenity.
You're that man from before.
Yes, yes. Now, hands out, please.
Throne knew you were following me.
Well, we all have our reasons. Hands out, please.
She holds her hands out.
I pull out the most ridiculously opulent manacles you have ever seen. They are gold engraved. They look like bracelets with like a million gemstones encrusted on
Oh
them.
my
And I
gosh.
clap her in fancy, ornate manacles.
What kind of Karkin cuffs are these?
They're ones of quality. Don't you feel the velvet inside?
Is this for?
Are these plush?
I think Barbosa would be more into the velvet cuffs than her, but I mean, you know.
But that's
She like looks worried, like looking at this.
Now, you are being detained for whatever this is. We'll figure it all out post hoc. Mouth shut for now. We're getting everything together.
Look, I can pay you if that's what you want. They have money stashed somewhere, probably in the bedroom.
I quick draw my pistol and point it straight, like, inside of her mouth. I believe I said mouth shut. We'll deal with you in a moment.
She's like shaking. And she just nods.
All right, I will arrange the cuff so that she's attached to some piece of furniture or another.
Mm. Oh yeah, there's plenty of stuff you could be able to just like have her have the other cuff tied down into. And because these are ornate, well-made cuffs, they would actually be very good at what they do too.
Oh, they're probably magnetized when needed.
Oh yeah.
When needed.
When needed. Yeah.
Yeah, you can turn it on and off.
My dear, would you like to be upside down? Would you like to be upside? We can make you upside down, my dear.
There's a version where it gives like a slight shock. It
Yeah,
burns you a little bit, you know,
yeah.
it's like there's a lot of different modes for
There's
this.
a mode with
vibrate function.
yeah. There's a mode with
There's a vibrate
there's a mode with like
function.
music for some reason, like romantic music, like.
Gindolin has no
I've been
idea that
really
he's bought
trying.
very fancy S&M cuffs. He has no idea that that's what these are.
Naturally, Barbosa, when he looks, will know what those are. But that's neither here nor there.
I came prepared to join this whole operation. Don't you all approve?
I love it.
And then I will wait until everything with the dog is done. And
Yeah.
then we will interrogate this lady.
I'm gonna preemptively spend a fate point to give myself advantage on this.
Dog's off the table at this point. It will be with his
Aw.
master. If there's anything else you want to do with the dog, it'll have to be after the scene.
Okay. I will ask Clump. Clump, could you get the body from outside and bring it inside in case there's other people?
Clump will nod and he will go grab the guy he beamed in the back with his frag grenade.
What's the frag
Baseball
grenade?
pitch.
Yeah, is the frag grenade all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
All right. New throwing grenade.
It's your new rock.
It's a new rock.
Clump's got a pretty extensive rock collection at this point.
Okay, so this is Gilderwood, this is Miss Scarlet, yes?
Serenity, she said.
Serenity, I apologize.
No, I understand. It's all the red.
It is all of the red. Greetings, I am Barbosa. I'm currently employed by His Majesty Captain Hawkscar. Perhaps you heard of him?
You can speak
Hawkstar.
now.
Yes.
The traitor?
Every once in a while, he goes by many titles.
That's who these lots said they are trying to get to. Traitors.
Yes. Now, I believe we are currently at an impasse here. You have information, we would like information. Maybe we can trade.
What kind of information you want?
Now, specifically, who you might be working with. So I will start unassembling my backpack, taking out my excruciator kit, and setting it up on a nearby table.
She turns looking at that and has this horrific look on her face.
Now, I am hoping you can be incredibly forthcoming with information because I'd rather not get my tools dirty. It's a whole harangue about cleaning them.
I serve the Emperor, is what I serve.
Do you now? I produce the scarlet letter that I have. What is this then?
The truth.
Have you read it?
Of course I have.
And we can confirm this was the same one at the beginning of the campaign that had heretical notes on it.
Yes, it is.
Yes. I have my doubts that you are serving His Most Holy Majesty with this drivel.
You know, right?
I know a great many things, but you tell me what you know, and we will see if they coalesce with each other.
If you were a true servant of the Emperor, then you'd know. You'd know how deep the rot seeps into this city.
Yes, the rot seeps in every city in this brilliant Imperium, and
That's what he
that
would have
is-
wanted.
What would he have wanted?
Would have wanted justice for them. He'd hang men for less.
Justice for whom?
Justice for humanity. Look at them. Look at the peoples. The top of those spires around us.
Yes.
You're telling me that that's right?
It
You're
is not
telling
up
me-
to me to tell what is right and what is wrong. The Emperor ordained them to be there, and they are there.
His son disagrees.
May you repeat that, Crow?
She said, his son disagrees.
Who do you mean?
You don't know?
I mean, he had rather many sons.
You saw the murals in the church. The devils below. They lied to us there. They lied to all of us. Those weren't devils. Those were his children. Kairos received a message from one of them.
And who is this Kairos?
The preacher. The real preacher.
He's preaching the good word. And if perhaps I was looking for this Kairos, where would we find him?
Turns and she looks at the letter. There's a note in the back of it.
I am plenty aware. I would like to hear it from your lips.
She sighs. There's an altar we meet up every night. Took in workers ever since the accident. It's an altar of Alice Sejanus. Here, in the sumpline, not too far. Give me a quill. I can write it for you.
I will present her a quill, because I do have a writing kit.
She, with the one hand, because the other one's still restrained, begins to draw a bit of a crude map of one of the canals here in the sump line. Where you can see there's an altar of Alice Sejanus. There's supposed to be a meeting there tonight. I'm supposed to be there.
I don't suppose you can bring a +1, could you?
What do you want? You want me to bring you with me?
One of us. If these are God Emperor fearing people, as you say, they have nothing to fear.
So you want me to bring you?
Well, whomever amongst us would fit in the best.
She kind of sighs.
Please be Clump.
I'm
Fine.
well aware that I do better from the shadows.
I mean, Clump wouldn't be the worst pick.
Oh, no. Clump would be among the worst picks. We need skill of infiltration here.
Clump would come back like after the meeting going, I don't know, I think they made some good points.
Tell me about these folk, and then we could choose whomst among us would be best to accompany you.
Let me tell you about them. The preachers.
Yes. What sort are they?
Kairos was a drill abbot. They're a dutiful sort.
Not a drill
Strict.
abbot.
Obedient. He served in wars. When he tells you, you'll understand. You'll see the world the way I see it.
How long has he been preaching as he does? And why did he feel the need that his teachings should be so secret?
I've never spoken to him. I've only heard his word. Do you get that honor? Like Takya.
Yes, tell me more of Takia.
She's like the tech priests,
I will be right back.
but I don't think she's a tech priest.
No, I don't think so either, if we're being honest with each other.
Smart. Real smart.
Too many snakes.
She made them herself.
That is terrifying.
I'd be careful around her. She's fast. And if she hits you with one of those goads, you won't be able to move. Seen it myself. One of the men messing with her. Snapped at him like a snake. Twitched there on the floor before she took her goads to him. Deserved it, I think.
I assume many before have. Alright, so metagame, do we have any more questions?
Oh yeah, do you have any more questions?
Don't think so. So this bunch, not a big fan of the high folk, I take it.
Who would be? Alcijanus sits in his house of ploys while the entirety of the crucible burns around him.
I'm going undercover, aren't I?
Well, that's a hell of a thing to say. I don't think much of you low folk either.
Of course you wouldn't. She just spits in your direction. You high folk are like that.
We've established there's no difference. You don't like my kind, I don't like your kind. What's so different? And it's
What's so
nothing
different?
personal. My own kind don't even like me.
I mean, I think you're all right.
I like you, Squishy.
I'm trying to play tough, and here we are having a feel-good moment. Damn it!
Hey.
Best team I've ever served with.
Honestly, I'm trying to be nicer to people. I'm working on it, team cohesion and all that.
You bear the
I
mark of the
appreciate it.
mutant.
Now, not in front of the hostage.
But that bearing is only a sin here. You should see. There are others like you.
Yes. But we will find out on rendezvous tonight. Do we have any other preparations we need to make?
Can you get me out of these damn things at least? It's too fuzzy.
Not out of them, but we can take you with us. You are our entrance to see if these people are God Emperor fearing after all.
All right.
Yes. Did you need anything from this apartment before we leave?
Also, why were they trying to kill you?
Yeah, I guess that is another good question.
There's supposed to be a deal. Something went wrong.
Silent traders is what I've heard of you. You've been dealing with the people who sell proscribed goods. Why? What were you trading?
That's something like the cold trade?
Something Takia was looking for. This looked like a big rock to me.
By the throne, it's always that fifth rock.
Big rock, you say?
Every time it's a rock.
They went back on their deal. That bastard Fiona Dodkin took it and ran off. Left these men here to tell us the deal was off.
All right, so we don't have any more information to gain from her, at least not yet, until we rendezvous with Lenta. We should probably loot the place, figure out what we're doing with the bodies. I mean, it mostly just looks like a gang deal gone bad, so it kind of all works out.
I return.
If you scrounge around the place, you will find some ammunition for auto guns here. The man who's carrying a sub revolver has a sub revolver. And then yes, there was an Eskachak's pattern las rifle on the man who was in the kitchen. In addition to 50
Oh,
solid.
that's a good las
If
rifle.
you'd like the stats for that las rifle, I'd like to show it to you.
Oh, would you like to?
Yeah, it's just the one though.
Would you like me to pull up those stats, or do you have them here in Miro for us?
You can feel free, but I was gonna pull them up. If you can find them first, go ahead and
I'll
post them.
race you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I gotta go to my D drive. I've got to go to my role-playing folder.
I already have the book open. I
Damn
think.
it! But we're showing chat, Zosh, not you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Chat
okay,
needs to
fuck
I've
be-
got to go to this folder that's
Zosh.
mysteriously called Pirate for absolutely no reason, and okay.
Oh, because of where you contain your anti-piracy tools.
Yes.
Of course.
Because as
yeah.
we all know, we here at the Handful of Nerds are opposed to piracy.
We are.
So it is a long gun. Its damage
Damn,
is 6.
he beat
its
me.
Range is medium. Its mag is 8. Encumbrance 2. It's rare.
Ooh.
It has loud, rapid fire 2, reliable, and two-handed. You guys played Darktide. It's basically a what's it called? A recon las. So it has that bullpup kind of design to it. It's much smaller, like a carbine, and then you see it has its beam emitter is set to splitting kind of function.
Yeah.
So this thing basically shoots at this rapid fire array of beams as you're taking a look at this thing. It's pretty well kept. The battery didn't expend too much even from when he was firing out. I'd like to say that it has still a full mag because he kind of fucked up with it. But yeah.
And Serenity said something about cash in the bedroom, as well as dealing with our dog.
There is cash in the bedroom. So you see, already opened underneath, basically where the dog was hiding, there was a false part of the boards here on the ground, and you can see there is a small coffer that's here.
Ooh.
You could open it. You see it's already kind of whatever lock was on it's been undone, and inside of it, you see 500 solars.
That's a lot. Actually.
It's a lot.
It is until we split it up.
Well.
Hardly
by
anything. Well, the girls aren't here.
Boys'
No,
night.
we're probably gonna have to. No,
Lads.
I
Lad night.
understand that, Kindlewin, but we all could benefit from upgrading our respective equipments, so we should probably split the wealth amongst us.
All right, who's taking the last gun?
That would weigh me down.
All right, if it's nobody, it's going into party loot.
All right, someone's got to carry it. Clump's got to carry
We'll
it.
put it in. We'll
Clump
just
will sure
drag it out
carry
to the
it.
auto carriage.
Clump does have a lot of encumbrance, so I think you could just throw it into his big backpack.
Yeah.
And write this down in our super secret messaging service for Latula, but we all gain 110 solars.
Mm.
As I split the wealth amongst us equally.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, cool. And then you got the money. And anything else you said you want to do?
I want to try post scene get the dog to come with us because Clump wants a puppy, and what is more adorable than my giant puppy having a dog?
So you go back up to the dog.
Yeah.
Do you check the collar or anything else on it? You do notice it is
yeah.
wearing a collar with a little charm on it.
Yeah, if I can get a look at that collar.
Sure. Barbosa, you know something interesting. The collar has a little insignia on it. And as an insignia that you've seen before from Captain Hawkscar. The same insignia your former rogue trader friend used to have.
Oh, by the throne, I was making that up. I don't actually work for. Oh, no. But yes, I will take careful note of that.
Got a name on it too.
Ooh, what's the dog's name?
Its name is Kovu.
Oh, who's a good Kovu?
Kovu kind of wags his tail a little bit and barks.
So I am going to do a rapport test here.
This is
can I do
a handful of nerds
rapport
tradition.
charm? Oh yeah,
We always get a dog.
We are recruiting dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, may I attempt a rapport charm test?
You gonna try it?
Yeah, I'm
With
gonna
a plus 10, there's a little bit of familiarity here.
I'm gonna spend a fate point to roll this with advantage.
Nice, as you should. I would even burn fate for this kind of situation, you know what I mean?
Real.
On the
Real.
On the bright side, friends, I don't have to burn a fate point because I rolled a 21. Flipping that around, that's a 12, which is like 4 degrees under my charm of 51.
Oh.
Yippee yahoo!
All right.
He's a good boy.
Damn.
He finally comes around and he kind of barks and he saddles along with you. So he is a cyber mastiff. Let me go ahead and I'm going to give you the little blurb about him. I also loved how they made the cyber mastiffs in Darktide look like, where they actually look more like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really
here, I'm
like
gonna post it
the
right over here.
birds myself.
I'm sorry, Clump, but I got the cyber massive, not you. I'm sorry, buddy.
It's okay, boss.
He imprinted on me. I tried for you, but like,
Tragic is what it is. I'm gonna put this. In
Find
one
Clump a
over here.
large woman or man.
Hey.
a large hominid.
Yeah.
Now you have two things watching your back, boss.
I have never felt safer in my
Oh my
life.
god.
As I scritch his ears.
Yeah. Scritching metal is weird.
Wait, hang on. Scritching Clump's ears or scritching Kovu's ears?
Yes.
Clump for
you
sure.
know what, both.
Clump, yeah. Mhm.
I probably got the wingspan to do it. I scratched both of their ears.
They're boyfriends now.
Lovely.
I don't
Oh, they're in
know.
lesbian
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, Clump, not his type,
Damn.
has not whipped him or beat him up nearly enough.
Yes, and I'm
now that you
taking
have
hits
a
for you.
familiar, can you roll something for me? Can you roll a d10?
Yeah. Should I preemptively spend a fate points to roll
No,
this?
no
at
fate point
advantage?
on it.
That is a 7.
7?
Unless you need me to lie and get a different result, because I can do that.
When he settles up along with you and starts brushing up against his head up against you, he leaves an excessive amount of drool.
Oh, he's a slobbery boy.
He is a slobbery boy. That's his quirk.
Oh,
Cute.
that is the best of quirks.
All right.
Is Harkin gonna be like the pet dad who's like, they hear about the pet, they're like, absolutely not. And then 6 months later, they're like, this is my best friend in the whole world. He's mine now. I don't care that he chose you first. He's mine. Like,
We can only hope. Truly, we can only hope.
Yeah, and once we load back up the van, I will get on the micro beat. Well, I'll probably get a cell phone or whatever, the grimdark equivalent to call Lento.
And just begin to call into
the planetary
Lento.
and the radio. Yeah. Voxcaster.
You finally feel that headache begin to subside. But in that moment,
Yeah, there've just been words entering her
something around
ears.
when you've heard this strange sensation coming from all the humming and thrumming of all the cords and cables
Mhm.
that are pulsating throughout the walls, and that kind of weird how do I describe it? It was like a chorus is
A
playing in the
susurration,
walls.
if you will.
Yes, a susurration of some sort. But you hear that
Like she
whispers,
she thought it was
going out to you.
she thought it was part of her like migraines and things, but now that that's cessating and the sound is still going on, she's like, wait a minute.
It's not your headache coming from the wall. And at that moment, there's this silence. And you hear something crawling its way, trying to reach out to you, ebbing at the very edge of your consciousness.
Is this like...
And then it peels something back, and that's what we're going to
okay.
Oh, fuck.
You tease!
All right.
All right.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us on
Yes.
this wonderful stream. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Do we want to do, since now it's
Yes, thank you very
do we want to do
much.
another round of who's who and where's where?
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Where's Waldo?
Yeah.
All right. Again, from my perspective here, Jacob Crow, again, if I wanted to worship you, as everyone should, where can I go do that?
You can go on to the Crow's Perch YouTube channel at
It's a good one.
Crow's Perch or Crow Perch, where you can find me. You can also find me on TikTok, on Instagram. I've also recently played a game with LB Hackemup on Twitch on LB Hackemup's channel. We played a Dead by Daylight TTRPG where I played as Ace Visconti. That was a lot of
hell
fun.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you will also find me at Gen Con heading over this year towards the end of the month. And then, I will be attending a lot of different things and having a lot of fun. hope you
I
guys enjoy
wanna
today's
be
session.
there with you. I wanna
Oh,
get
me
drunk with
too.
Crow.
You're missing out.
But
you're missing
Indiana
out.
hates
think
me.
If you wait a little longer for the fascism to die down, we can all be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does Vancouver have a con?
Speaking of fascism, hey Zosh.
John Warhammer. I mean, Zosh. I'm sorry.
Fuck you piece of shit.
Zosh,
Fucking fuck you piece of shit.
Josh.
I fucking hate you.
Fuck your chud life, Zosh.
Yeah.
Now, if I could finish, Zosh, speaking of fascism, you cover Warhammer 40K on a YouTube channel. What's that YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is Zoshbox. You can find me there where I vary occasionally and rarely upload videos about Warhammer 40k. Alternatively, if you want to see me not post anything on social media, you can follow me on Blue Sky. And if you want to see me maybe post pictures of my models, you can follow me on Zoshblog on tumblr.com. And Austin, you can find me in your mother's fucking bed.
Oh!
Zach.
Damn!
Damn!
I am so sorry that you had to do that. I am
Yeah.
from BT.
He
I'm
is
sorry.
a ping
Yeah,
tuber.
Zosh should be.
Zosh, you are about five moments away, 5 more moments of like that away from being a VTuber. I'm sorry, it's true. You will become what you hate.
The curse draws ever closer.
William, bring some levity, some down to earthness. If
Yeah.
I wanted to be a D-bag, where would I find you?
If you wanted to be a D-bag, if you wanted to be a SRD bag, you can find me on the
Yeah.
William SRD YouTube channel, where I do cool stuff. I review tabletop games, tabletop lore, and sometimes I make tabletop audio drama kind of material in order to explain the lore. And often Haunty edits
Yeah.
it because she's a saint.
Hey, Will.
Thank you, Haunty.
You're welcome. And well,
Yeah.
what does the SR stand for? Because I've heard that the SR and SRD stands for super raw. I'm not sure what the D stands for yet.
You'll understand when you're older.
The point yeah,
Uh-huh.
the gang obtained one this session.
Oh, okay.
is what
Okay.
I'll say.
Okay.
Lovely.
Anyways, to get us back to our PG rating, Auntie,
Yeah.
where on this great wide internet could we find you?
Well, you can find me at youtube.com/AuntieHaunty or at Auntie Games or at Auntie Archives for my stream archives, or more easily at twitch.tv/AuntieHaunty,
And
where I'm super cringe
Wow.
as Han's resident VTuber.
it is true. Now, as the least of us, by far, you can
Last
find
of us.
me at it's called The Lance here on YouTube, where I do a book book reading
What's the
podcast.
book?
What's the
Are you guys
book?
reading? What book are you guys reading today, huh? What book?
We are in the third and final book of the Dragonlance original trilogy.
Yeah, the
It
Chronicles.
is really good so far.
And I finally have the latest episode edited because I was busy, and it's posted tomorrow.
And I guess they're gonna be making us read what you guys are making me. You guys are forcing me to read what Eisenhorn next before we move on to the next trilogy in Dragonlance.
We haven't announced that.
Yeah, well,
yet,
we just
but,
did. Sorry,
you
I'm
know,
leaking everything because I'm a VTuber. I'm super cringe.
yeah. God damn it.
VTubers do that.
That is us.
It's
for tonight.
true. I learned from Cottontail.
However, that is it for us tonight. However, if you want more of us, we will be back here on the 22nd to play some video games.
True.
With probably at least myself and Auntie
Do
Hante,
you
and-
want more of us,
Who?
chat? Do you want us?
Yeah, do you?
Do you want us? Do you?
You hate us, chat.
All right, cool off.
For a
Oh, yeah,
regular
chat.
episode on the 29th. Now, goodbye. So long.
Mayu says Nar.
Oh, not
Chat-
Mayu.
chat does Nar want us?
She's lying.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.